Hello, chat. Oh, we're active. We're here. We are live. We're live and in person. I couldn't hear myself. The monitors were off. Hello, everybody. Are the rumors true? I don't know what the rumors are. Did I take Adderall? I don't think I can get Adderall here. I don't think I have the capabilities necessary to get Adderall in this country. Hello, chat. How are we doing? We are going to be playing the video game. I am here with Wheezy. I have not undeafened in the call yet, so he has no idea what's happening. He has no clue that we're about to go live. He's completely unaware. That's not true. But yeah, for those who missed out, this is new stream look. This is the way streams look now. Hope you guys like it. Also, new video came out. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looked really good. And now we're gonna review this this summer update. This summer update has been something. I have only played one of the maps, which is Aquarius, and I thought it was something. It was certainly something. So we're going to try and experience more than just Aquarius today. We're going to experience Q times, probably. Also, chat, don't make fun. Chat, Alright, I'm going to unmute before I talk about this. No, don't play Defiant. Wheezy.
What's up?
Are we gaming? Is it time?
Are we gaming? I think it is.
Oh my god.
Give me a sec. I gotta
Holy shit.
close Vegas. I gotta close everything and load up TF2.
Bro uses Sony Vegas. Bro is a stupid person.
I know. I should have used Adobe. And, like all my friends use Adobe. I've just used Vegas since I was like 7. So I know how it works.
You know, in Aquarius, Weezy, you know in Aquarius there's like multiple ladders.
I think so.
So in my new video, right, I show footage of Aquarius, me playing Aquarius, and I attempt to climb one of the ladders because I think it goes somewhere. And there are like 5 comments timestamping exactly when I climbed the ladder and saying this man just tried to climb a ladder in Team Fortress 2.
You want to know the embarrassing thing?
What?
I did the same thing.
I
forget.
It's a ladder in a source game.
Where?
What do you want from me?
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Where I saw a ladder and I'm like, I don't know any other way to get to this flank, so I just assumed.
I guess this is what we're doing. I guess we're doing ladders now.
Yeah.
Yo,
can we do
Weezy wants to join my party.
Can we do Citadel or Aquarius first? Because those are the ones I have written down for.
I don't know if we can get specific maps. I can try.
Oh right, because
of the queue. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that would be
we could
crazy.
try here. Which ones did you want?
Citadel and Aquarius are the main 2, but like it doesn't matter. We could figure.
No, it's fine. No, we could queue for 2 maps and nothing else. Oh shit, we could queue for 2 maps and see how it goes.
Did they fix the queuing issues the other day? Because I know they were fucking awful. I think they're good now, but.
I'm not sure if they fixed them. I can't remember if that was that before or after Zesty's stream. Zesty did a stream that I happened to catch live where
Yeah, I know that.
Where he queued for like 7 minutes. Or no, he queued for
I think
it was like
I saw his
13
tweet.
or something. It was like
it was his
minutes.
tweet where he's like, I spent 2 hours streaming and only like an hour of it was playing the game.
It was
and the other hour was in queue.
I joined and it was the funniest fucking thing. This man started imitating people and he was like quick play is so much bad. You guys just have rotating class. He went on this whole fucking rant. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. It was so funny. And then he finally got into a match and it was Aquarius. And then he immediately joined. He was like, "Okay, what are we doing? What the fuck? Where do I go? What am I doing?"
Imagine queuing for half an hour and you get Aquarius.
It was so fucking funny. Oh man,
That's
it
so
was good
funny.
shit. Also,
That's actually hilarious.
I should not have turned off the Deblob music because we're gonna be here.
This update is not worth queuing like an hour for.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about it.
It is. This is the worst summer update. Half of the maps are like some of the worst maps we've ever gotten. There are a few good ones.
The worst summer update
But,
ever.
Yes, this is
Oh,
worse
oh
than
my
last
gosh.
year, worse than the year before. I think 2022 is still the best, but last year, or 2023, but last year wasn't bad. Like, there were some decent maps. And if they were bad, they were, like, okay bad. They weren't, like, monstrously awful. And these ones are just monstrously awful.
I have not. I thought I thought it was what? No, don't play the title screen. I thought the Aquarius was fine.
It's fine for, like, a day, and then you never want to play it again.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't come back to it. I appreciated, I liked the way that it looked, which I don't think it looks like TF2, but I think they did a good job making it look good. So
There's one map in the
weird.
game they added that is beautiful, and I want you to see it. There's actually one. It's called Conifer, and I really like the way it looks. I think you will too.
I look forward to it.
It gave very, very cozy vibes.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into a game. I'm sure that'll happen any second now.
Any second now.
I should have checked the time for whenever we started this. Man. What else do I? Oh, obviously there's a dono goal that way. For $25, I will 1v1 Wheezy in MGE, which should be fun.
And if I win, he has to give me $50.
And if I win, he has to kiss me. So the stakes are very high.
Wait, so what? Wait, do I still get my $50 or?
No, if I win, you have to kiss me. But if you win, I give you $50.
Well, how about I get both?
No.
Oh, okay. It's all going to MVM tickets? Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know. I haven't played MVM in a while, actually, which is kind of surprising.
I love sitting and looking at this screen. That's my favorite part of the game.
This is just the weirdest design decision.
What?
It's just a grill with grenades on it.
It's from the 2023 summer update. That was when it was
No,
like,
I know.
It was like the first render they made in like 4 years or something stupid. People were
I
going
know.
crazy.
The reason why it's weird, because I remember when this came out, like, Richter sent me a screenshot of, like, look how far we've fallen. And it was, like, the old menu with, like, all the characters being happy or whatever. And then it's just this one. It's just a grill.
Hey, the background is upward, so at least they've got that right. That is
True.
TF2. Modern TF2 is just upward with Soldier and Demoman grilled. Man, take a shot every 10 minutes in queue. Actually, I do have rum. I don't think I could do that, though. I think I'd die.
I have Monster.
That is not alcohol.
Dude, it's funny you say that. The other day I went to go buy Monster, and I just got 2 of them and I put them on the thing. And there was a new guy working there. It's a store that I go to often.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he's like, "So, are you 19 or 21?" And I'm like, "No, it's Monster." And then he just like facepalmed right in front of me. And no, this happened 2 days ago, and I looked at him and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna help this guy because I know he's gonna be laying in bed thinking about that. And so I just told him like, it does kind of look like a beer. I don't blame you.
You should have told him. You should have told him I'm actually a famous YouTuber, and I'm going to tell the story to hundreds of people.
I'm gonna say this on my stream. And it's gonna be no.
No, that would be so funny though. It would be so hilarious. So it'd be great. I feel like at a point we gotta like queue for all of the maps.
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm sure that's the problem.
I said we could do that.
No, you didn't say that.
These queue things, man. These the cross party.
Wait, let me make sure that I take us out of queue, and then I hit the button just to make sure that's not confused.
See, here's the thing. It is it 9 p.m. where you are right now, or is it 10?
It's almost 10.
Okay. So because you're in Japan and I'm in Ontario, it's gonna try and find a server in West Coast US. So it's aiming for like LA. That's what the matchmaker is aiming for. And the issue is
No one's
LA right now.
It's like
Yeah,
6 in the
it
morning.
is. It's 6 in the morning. So nobody's playing in LA. And so it keeps trying to get us into an LA server.
That's great. Wouldn't it? Wait,
When nobody's awake.
is it close? Wait, geographically, are you closer to Japan that direction or the other direction?
It's I think closer that direction. Oh, I don't know. It's very the fact that it's even is like very unfortunate.
Do you think that the open letter to Valve will change anything? That's a fascinating question.
Well, what
I
I could tell you guys, I'm gonna spill some tea here.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on, wait! Don't say anything. Let me turn off the music so we can get really dramatic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's not anything serious.
No, it's
just
massive.
like
The TF2
this has
news
been
is
admitted
insane.
to. This has been admitted to on a stream by a former Valve developer, or maybe former current. I don't know. That even they think that casual mode is flawed. They didn't say it outright, but somebody asked about quick play. This was over a year ago, and they asked, "Are you going to make casual mode more like quick play, or give us improvements?" And he was coy, but he said, just look into the future. Maybe one day I'll show you guys that clip. But all the people defending modern casual mode, even Valve thinks you're dumb. Like, even Valve knows this is a shit show.
I think
Are we getting a full reversion to quick play? No, but will there be quick play-esque changes? I think that's likely. And I think open letters like this, I don't think they cause changes to happen that would have otherwise not have happened, but I do think they further prioritize something and they expedite changes. That's what I think. So I do think the outrage for quick play, you're not getting a full reversion. It's just not happening. But I think you can fast track a lot of potential changes that would improve casual mode, and I do believe that is going to happen. That's just my assumption.
I think that it's kind of crazy how many people I made a tweet about this, but I think it's kind of crazy how many people were like, "Don't make it a movement, don't make it a movement. Everyone's got fatigue. It's not going to work. No one's going to care." And now there's like, not like an equivalent, but a close to equivalent, like in the same tier of outcry that there was for fixed TF2 for this. The only difference being that there's not like like top community figure support.
Well, I think that's fundamentally like a dog wagging the tail issue. Like, I don't think it is nowhere. It's not even close, man. Like, it isn't even close. Like fixed TF2 had fucking everybody, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, but that's
you
like from
can.
like a community figure perspective, from like this perspective of like outreach. It fucking 3 gaming news outlets writing articles about your shit is not negligible. At the very least,
Yeah.
At the very
No,
least, the
we can
scale,
prove it's
like
not.
the proportion of not effort, but the proportion of like the start of the movement to how big it is close to equivalent. As in, like,
Yeah, just to,
like
I can actually illustrate exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
So when the free-to-plays were muted originally back in 2020, there were only 3 news organizations talking about it publicly and making a stink about it. And that caused Valve, I think it was like 5 or 6 days later, it was really shortly after, in the very next patch, to mute the free-to-plays. It was 3 gaming news organizations getting mad. And coincidentally, 3 gaming news organizations are talking about this, apparently. I've only seen 1, but if there's 3, then, you know, it's not insubstantial, right? Or unsubstantial. It's not,
Unsubstantial.
yeah, there's something there. So I think, and here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The reason why they unmuted the free-to-plays, or rather muted them, is because it was easy. It's like, okay, we're getting bad press, fix this shit, and, you know, Band-Aid solution, move on. So I do think, at the very least, we will likely get a Band-Aid solution to what's going on. It will not be a full reversion. That's my prediction. But I think there will be some kind of improvements that will happen. That's my guess.
I'm optimistic. I just want to be able to play the game more.
We're still in queue.
Yeah, this is the problem.
I love playing the game. Dude, how long is this gonna take?
I have no idea.
This is just gonna be a fucking UFR episode by the end.
It's not even gonna be an UFR. There's nothing to cover. We're just gonna. Some people have already been telling me to put like the blob on the screen or something, just so they have like Subway Surfers-esque gameplay.
Well, yeah. Do you know Coney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever there's like a Sonic Steve matchup in Ultimate, he just plays Mario 64 and tries to speedrun it.
That's pretty good.
And that's like the whole bit of his stream. It's like, okay, another top 8, another Sonic, another Steve. Okay, we're going for a PB, a 16-star run.
Should open 800 cases between games. No. I should give. Oh my gosh, Valve is so incompetent. I should give them money.
That's hilarious, actually. What if this is all done by design to get you to want to gamble?
I'm just so bored. Oh, if only I had something to do.
Stim.
I need. Where's the badge?
Yeah, where's the Merc badge?
Hold on, let's see how fast I can click this shit.
Ad hoc connections are vital. It would fix so much, including what's happening here. Ad hoc connections are the thing that makes me the most mad being gone, because it sparks visceral outrage in me whenever I look at old clips of TF2 and just see someone right-click a profile icon and press join game and it works. Why the fuck is that not in the game? Like, why the fuck did they take that out? It actually inspires me with so much anger and resentment that one change is gone.
Isn't it great? I think it's great, personally. Less people get to play this game, and, you know, I'm a grifter, so I actually hate the game. So that's good for me.
It's true.
Yes.
That's right.
We want the game to die. We want the game to die. Remember the fucking kill TF2 people? That was the funniest shit.
I love that. That was awesome.
I heard multiple people say, I've seen multiple, I think we were playing the last time we played TF2 together, there was, keep casual, hashtag keep casual.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's fucking hilarious. That's stupid. Oh, man. I should do like a poll for how long it's gonna take. Will we ever get a game? Is it possible?
I don't know. Because you gotta keep in mind, it is looking for LA right now. So it's trying to find the one server with 2 open slots while we're trying to get put into like Los Angeles and everyone there is asleep. There are like 20 people there playing.
Trying to see if there's.
I don't even want to go to community servers. I just want to.
Yeah, me neither.
I want to see how long this takes.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of something I could do on screen, because this is kind of like I want to make content, not just sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
I can write down all the clips I need. We're good.
This is gonna be great. What do you what? I'm trying to think of a good way to word brain cells. Because you said like, oh, there's a someone said gamble. You said like once that like the reason why no one cares about this is because or like people don't care about this is because they have something to do on their second monitor to tie them over.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Well, the reason why is the reason why you have people saying that either casual is fine or it isn't that bad is all the solutions to casuals matchmaking and getting put into shitty games is fixable by leaving and re-queuing. And now, before I say this, because how many people are watching? Like 100? Yeah, I know the Quick Play Bros like fucking clipping shit out of context, so let me say abundantly clear, this is bad. This is not a defense. It is just an explanation. A lot of people leave the game whenever it gets shitty, and then they just re-queue. And that's annoying, it sucks, it shouldn't happen, but you can just watch a YouTube video on your other monitor while you're re-queuing, or you're going on Twitter, or scrolling on Reddit, or fucking, you know, you have TikTok on your phone, or you're gooning, I don't know, or you're playing Subway Surfers, or like you're checking your Pokemon Go Pokemon, or whatever, like, I don't know, yeah, Discord, or like Spotify. There's so much other shit that can occupy your time in the meantime, that I think that's why a lot of people don't have the same problem with it. They don't have the same emotional attachment to it.
Do you think that because you mentioned gooning, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could get a 20 kill streak while jerking off?
Am I allowed, like, does my hand have to permanently be on my dick, or is there like a time limit where like I can switch? You know, like I get like a 15-second buffer.
There's like a cartoonishly buff referee standing in the same room as you, and he like starts his stopwatch every time you take your hand off your dick. And if you go for like, I don't know, like 20 seconds or something, then he slaps you.
Well, if he only slaps me, then
well, no, like you
fine.
have to. That's slapping
is it
like,
allowed?
Oh, you stop.
Is it a penalty?
It's a no,
like if I do
stop.
it twice. Yeah, if I do it twice, do I get like a red card and then I'm kicked out? I'm put in the penalty box
if
or
you
something?
fuck up, if you fuck up once, then you lose.
Then no, I couldn't do it. I would need both hands.
That's unfortunate. You lack the.
You
will.
could do it to me. You could do it for me while I just, you know.
That would not want to be in the same room as you, for that.
Why not?
Also, on a more related note, Pybro super chatted $5 and said, "What's more stupid is that CS2 Valve servers allow for ad hoc connections." Is that true? Because if so, that's fucking hilarious. That's great. I love.
I don't play Counter-Strike. That game's gay.
That. I wasn't ready. No, that's stupid. I hate that. Hey, Oxy, I don't think joining your party would fix this, because if you join the party of someone who's in a game, they don't join your game. And then if you re-queue, then the same problem happens.
What if we got Jaunty in here too? We just had like Australia, Japan, Canada.
I think it would. How does that balance out? Would it? I think it would just give up.
No, it would still go to LA, but it would give up. You're right.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I have a sick curiosity of how long this is going to take now, actually.
I hate you. You get given
it's a
the
Tuesday
option to join your
too.
game. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's correct. I think you're lying to me. I don't trust a word any of you say. I can't believe 111 people are here to watch us just stare at the screen, wondering where it all went wrong. You guys think I could
like 100 people? That's like 3 classrooms.
Hold
or
on.
like 4.
Can I play DeBlob in windowed mode? Because now I'm morbidly curious to see if I could beat the game while this happens. Hold on. I'm genuinely. Hold on. I'm like genuine. I don't know if anyone. I don't know if this will make people leave or not, but I want to try this anyways. I don't care. Where's the launch options thing? Launch.
I will say, like, good timing on the fucking on the quick play bros. They picked the right time. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do our movement on the 27th. That's when it's gonna launch, and then conveniently matchmaking just shits the bed.
That's this.
And then everyone's going to Reddit. Everyone's going to Reddit to bitch and whine and complain about it. And then immediately it's, oh hey, what's this movement going on?
Can you open TF2 and? Oh yeah, you can. Windowed no border. Thank you. You gonna? Okay, cool. And then it should let me. Okay, cool. Wait. All right, let's see if this works. Hold on. This will be fun.
Are you going to talk about the cosmetics? I think the cosmetics, this is the case where all of my opinions are like the same as everybody else's. I don't even have any like edgy hipster opinions. It's just mine mirror the community, one for one.
I thought the people acting like the sniper cosmetic isn't that bad are insane.
It is fucking hilarious.
It's so stupid.
I don't get why people are dying on that hill.
It's a stupid hill to die on. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the medic set is the best. The scout one is the second best. The all class cap, that's the elite grade. That one's great. And then like the heavy beard and soldier hair and spy ties, they're good. They're not great. They're a bit redundant, but they're fine. The Disco Elysium set is way too fucking bulky. They're crazy. The heavy and sniper shirts are way too muted in their color palettes, and they fuck everything up. And no, we don't need another demo beanie, right? I think, and everything else, who cares, right? That is, that's everything else.
You know what's funny to me about that, or about this whole update, really? Like, Zesty was actually relatively light on this update when it came out, and he's usually like the big bad "this update sucks" guy. He was like, I saw when I saw his tweet about it when it came out on Twitter. My initial reaction was like, "Oh, the update turned out like all right," and then like then everyone started actually playing the update, and all of a sudden it was like, "No, it did not."
No, it's not. It isn't good. This is the worst update in a long time.
That's great. I'm glad.
Or I don't know. I feel like every Scream Fortress is like kind of worse, but it has contracts, and I feel like that's enough to carry it. Where Scream Fortress updates on a content level are dog shit. They're just really bad. But you have contracts. You can like farm them out for like a whole week, and there's like a big community tourism arc that's enjoyable when the matchmaker doesn't broke. It's cool. Like summer updates don't have that. Yeah, when it doesn't broke.
I'm happy for you.
This year, I'm so excited. I want to see the fucking carnage of this year's Scream Fortress as, like, everyone. There's going to be 180 maps in rotation with the stricter ping limits that have been imposed due to all the new server locations. With cross-regional parties being fucked. With everyone only queuing 2 maps at a time because they have the dog shit progression system in the contracts that force you to only play a few at a time. Like, this is going to be unplayable, and I'm so happy. I can't believe it.
I don't know, why do you think they added new countries and new like servers?
Because they want to make people play with the servers that have the closest latency to them. It makes sense. Like, it is a quality of life.
I understand that's like the literal reasons why you add. I'm saying, like, why would they care enough to get new servers for this game?
Because they're updating matchmaking.
You think that's like actually the reason? Because that's kind of what I was thinking, but I thought I was like, oh, I must be full of shit.
Again, according to that one Valve dev, and like one day I'll like show the clip. It is public. It's somewhere out there. But yeah, he's like, yeah, we want to improve the matchmaking. So I assume that this is just it's a path towards it. Like, people were saying it was in a response to the Scream Fortress event from last year, and I don't think it was. I don't at all, because all this does is hurt Scream Fortress realistically. But yeah, it's a good thing to see. This is a great change for casual. It's horrible for MVM, and that's what I'm going to be talking about once this video's over. I have so much fucking work to do. Those fucking expired hot dogs took me out at like the time I needed to be active the most.
That's so funny. You fucking ate expired hot dogs of all things. It's the stupidest way to go.
They were tasty. I didn't think they were expired, and I ate too many of them. This is like fucking mustard cupcakes. No, but like one you can tank, right? Like one that's like a riot shield.
Maybe you can eat like that. Stupid things. You had Taco Bell this morning.
No, I tried to order Taco Bell, but it was closed.
Oh, lucky you.
Because normal people don't eat Taco Bell at 6 in the morning.
This is the stupidest fucking thing. I can't believe that I'm currently speedrunning the Blob, not because I want to, but because I'm interested to see if I can beat the game before we get a game of casual. This game is like the speedrun's like an hour and like 10 minutes generously long. And
of course, the mustard cupcake enjoyer
might get a game.
Won't. Who's a mustard cupcake enjoyer here? I think
I don't even know where that meme came from. I'm gonna be so
It's like a Zesty bit. It's like Zesty's like food analogy. For like, why do people are like, they keep eating mustard cupcakes and they're like, yum yum, we like the cupcakes. But then it's like, if you get a better cupcake, then you'll enjoy it more, and that better cupcake is quick play. But they've been eating mustard cupcakes for so long, that's all they're accustomed to.
That's good, because I was legitimately like, I thought it was a TF2 thing, and I felt like a grifter again. I'm glad it's not a TF2 thing, so that way I can
it's just
a zesty grifter.
It's just a TF2 culture war thing. No, and then I've started using food analogies too. Like I use like a radioactive burrito as like an analogy for like the quick play people. It's like you guys, your ideas are great, but you guys got to stop dumping radioactive optics waste on top of it, and then you'll be better.
Is the good
and I like
is the hypothetical good idea the burrito? Like the burrito in and of itself is a good idea? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the burrito is great, but then they're like, we're gonna troll a charity stream for disabled children and then say lol based about it, and that's the radioactive waste.
I swear, you saw like 5 people say that, and you were just like, this is what everyone does.
No, I heard people saying every single person that said it was based was a quick play bro, and every single person who said it was cringe was not a quick play bro, right? It's just like a bad thing.
I do and you'd call me.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, you're different though. You're like a reasonable person. So
pause.
Yeah, it's like and by the way, like my objection to it isn't even like on moral or ethical grounds. Like, is it ethical to troll a charity stream? Like, I don't care, but it just makes your movement needlessly more controversial in the name of like a cheap emotional win. And I think that's a trade that is not practical. And the fact that people were championing that poor trade, it personally, I'm like, wow, that's just dumb and stupid. Thankfully, and that's like one example. There are so many more. But well, who's their name? Like Katami? Is that their name? I forget.
That's the quick play person.
Yeah, even are they he or?
I think it's
I'm assuming, right? He? Okay, just being sure. Yeah, like he posted in like the announcement channel, like, guys, like, you have to be respectful, stop being dicks to people, stop being very tribalistic and angry, and that's good. But I think that showcases, like, yeah, there's a problem here, right? Like the fact that the mods even need to address it.
Yeah, but I thought you said everyone who you saw say it was cringe wasn't a quick play person.
Oh no, that was like a 9-month ago thing. I'm talking about right now. Like Katami, like right now, is saying, "Stop being fucking crazy on the internet. You're making us look bad." And shout out to Katami. That's good.
Yeah,
right. But like 9 months ago, this wasn't happening. And
oh
so
shit,
just,
we
like,
got a game.
The radioactive waste of the burrito has just been left to fester for like 6 months.
How did you manage to finish that analogy when we got a game?
Holy shit, we're in game?
We're in 2-4. How the fuck did we get here?
Hey, how did we get
How did we get to 2-4?
Why are we
What the fuck are we doing at 2-4?
Did you queue for 2-4?
No, I didn't kill. I took everything off.
What if
you know that if I intentionally
if we got into a pressure game? What if we got into a pressure game and then the map immediately changed?
That might be what happened. Holy shit.
Oh no, that can't be what happened because the score is 2-1 right now.
I'm not even in the game yet, by the way. I cannot believe I did not queue for everything. I queued for just the thing. You can go back and look at the VOD.
The score is 2-2 right now. Wait. Okay, maybe hang on. We can actually do this. If we win this round of 2-4 because it's 2-2, then we can queue into pressure if it's one of the 3 map options. And then if we get pressure, then that'll funnel us into the other offshore maps.
Okay. All right.
When you think, right? So we just hang on. We're playing the algorithm here. Okay,
we're playing the objective in 2-4. This is good.
Exactly. All we have to do is get 1 capture on 2-4. This hopefully will not take 9 years, and then we just have to rely on like the 1 in 3 chance of getting pressure as one of the end map votes. And if that happens, then we just need to rely on the other map votes being a part of the offshore map pool, and not what we have right now.
I think this is the plan. DeBlob 1 is the fucking goat, dude. Shout out to Radial and chat.
What region? We got LA. I told you.
As God predicted. I meant to say intended. Fuck. That implies you're God, and I don't believe that.
I am God.
Heresy. How did you die down here?
I got Market Garden.
Bro, are you trash at the game? You died before
No, you're trash at the game.
No, you're trash at the game.
You're stupid. No, you're stupid.
This is the content everyone wanted to see. I'm pretty sure like 7 people left when we got a game. I think they were here for the DeBlob gameplay.
True.
Shout out to you guys. If we have to queue again, I'm opening DeBlob again. That was. I feel like we can make this happen.
Fine. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is like the state of things.
There's no way. Hello. Tries to get a random crit with the fucking escape plan like a dumbass. What is your plan here? Why did you just instinctively taunt? What was that?
Oh no, you can use it to peek around corners.
Oh.
It's actually, that's the most pay-to-win part of taunting, actually. Like, people were blaming the fucking,
I think the engineer taunt is bad, though.
You used to be able, and this was like 2015 or something, you used to be able to high-five and use the Scottish resistance, and then, like, detonate sticky bombs while you, like, your camera peeked around the corner. And I would do that all the time. I was such an asshole. I got called more gamer words than anybody back in the day.
Wait, no, actually, I want this guy to go cap. Go cap.
Yeah, go cap.
Go cap. No, you bitch. Why'd you could have let him cap. What the fuck? Now we have to play the game.
Now we have to play the game. I don't want to play the game.
I want to play the game on this one, on a different game. You should. I think you should weaponize your YouTube clout. People are calling you out in the chat. I think you should weaponize your YouTube clout.
They're saying I'm the best TF2 YouTuber.
You should weaponize
no
your
joke.
YouTube clout to get them to
TY. No. I only use it for free pocket medics.
Oh, you're better than Zesty Jesus. Apparently.
No, they're actually doing this always fucking happens, dude. Like, Zesty immediately gets put in every single conversation ever. It's like, you're great, not like that stinky guy, Zesty Jesus.
Shout out to, oh my gosh, you're gay. Someone called you gay.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Okay. Get a kill with the pyro jetpack and $25.
There were so many dudes in high school. There were so many dudes in high school who wanted to, like, they were hoping I was gay.
What a wild fucking oath.
No, and it was great. And by the, like, I don't think I'm gay, but, like, one time I took a really big shit and it felt really good. And I'm like, is that what it feels like to have, like, a dick go out of your ass? And then, like, maybe I'm gay. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Like, it was a really big shit. It was like 6 inches. And then I'm like, you know, that... Sometimes I forget we're streaming. Yeah, sorry for eating breakfast.
I really do want to get a kill with the pyro backpack. I don't know how... Fuck. Wheezy, if you're real, leave the fucking game. Ah, shit, I died.
Oh, look, we're getting more players.
Yes! Yes! The ideal outcome. Thank you for the super chat. I have no idea how much money that is, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what currency that is. What is try?
It's maybe Turkish?
Turkish what? What is Y?
I don't know.
Yen. They stole the Japanese currency. That's what I'm going with. This pyro jetpack thing is gonna be a little more difficult. Fuck. Oh, that was close.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cap.
Oh, thanks for the 5. I managed to get breakfast. I'm so dead. Oh, never mind. Please don't kill me. I managed to get breakfast from a gas station and help carry down stuff for the furnace in the time you got a match. Holy shit. Bro. Shout out Arctic, man. Holy shit, that's amazing.
That's crazy. And you just gave us money for our breakfast.
Yeah.
Or I mean for Lucid's tomorrow.
Yeah. I will add that to the goal. I probably should have made the goal more in hindsight, but it's probably fun. New bring back quick play update. What I might have to go cop. Hold on. Oh fuck, I just sent that guy flying. No, it didn't count. What the fuck? Oh, that was so angry. What the fuck? Oh, that makes me so mad.
What doesn't count?
I'm trying. Someone said they'd give me $25 if I got a kill with the Neon Annihilator.
Bro, It's
not
that
the-
easy
sorry,
to
not
get.
the-
Bro,
no, no,
why
no,
the
not the-
fuck do
I'm
I
sorry.
not stream?
I'm stupid.
Hang on, I'm not
stupid.
streaming.
I didn't. Not the neon and eyeliner. I'm stupid. The thermal thruster. I have to get a thermal thruster.
Still,
kill.
bro, getting $25 for a fucking Todd, dude. Why the fuck am I not streaming? I need to do this shit more often. I saw Richter Overtime make $400 in one night from just playing Half-Life, and I'm like, why don't I do this?
Well, you see, this is the secret, right? The secret is that you have to make videos first. So you got to get on that.
I am making video. I just ate expired hot dogs, and now I can't make the videos.
What the fuck? Ah! I hate. I'm not gonna use the. I'm not gonna fart Tua on that thing. Shut up. 11 Turkish lira is 27 cents. That cannot be true.
Wait, I thought the Turkish currency like shit the bed.
I mean it. I mean if 11 Turkish lira is in fact 27 cents. I don't know why it allows you to donate that. I have 27 health. Oh fuck. I'm dead. Yeah. I don't want to tell people that I'm getting a thermal thruster kill because they'll either make it overly hard or overly easy. And that's cheating. Also, I will add you the donations to the goal in a second.
I used my clout.
Oh, you bitch. Oh, fuck.
No, he's trying to cap, I think. I told him to cap, and he's close to the thingy, but he's not capping. Dude's straight not capping. Come in our intel? Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I think the minimum you can donate is $1. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can get this. Fuck! I was early. Hello. Damn it. Probably thinks he's so cool. Accept my trade for content? I don't want... Oh, well, I guess you already bought it, so... So a Woogie donated me a crate and a key. I guess the money's already been spent. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied.
Gamble!
I have to gamble.
Gambling! You get to gamble!
Yeah.
I remember
I'll
the
do
last
it.
time I gambled.
Yeah. I'll do the thing. I cannot remember the last time. It was probably 2022. Fucking.
Oh, that's a Woogie? A Woogie's cool. I've talked to a Woogie.
A Woogie is cool. He said not nice things one time on my stream. I didn't like that. Please?
Well, maybe you're not nice. Maybe you treat your viewers like shit sometimes, Lucid.
That's gotta be it.
You gotta start becoming a Woogie pilled.
No.
Holy shit, $22!
Could you play as a fireless pyro with a shotgun? Well, you see... Hi, Kit, in TF2 chat. I can't switch my... I need to do this other thing that someone is donating for me to do. Which requires me to switch, and I can't do both because it takes the secondary slot. If I get a kill with this fucking jetpack, then I should have known. I saw him line up his shot, and I was too busy trying to answer the person's thing in chat. I appreciate the 22 lira. I will, What on earth was that? What was that? What was that sound? I've never heard that sound before, whatever it was.
Alright, we're good.
Look, let me get a kill with the jetpack, and then I will switch to the thing. Are we good? Are we gonna? Are we gonna switch? Or is it gonna?
Give us pressure. Give us pressure. Fuck!
It's over.
We got Penguin Peak. This is such bullshit, dude.
I desperately want to play the game on So now what do we do?
I think we should queue, and you need to play the blob, because like I'll be honest, I only agreed to this because I needed footage, and now I can't get it. And like I'm cool with waiting like 30 minutes. I don't care. But
okay, cool.
How did you feel about Smith 2024? I say this in my video. We're actually I don't know about the updates.
It's gambling time. But
there were 3 maps in Smith 2024. Okay, there was Penguin Peak, Forteza, and Patagonia. Patagonia is a great map. It's one of the best maps we've ever gotten in the 2020s era. It's such a good map. It's amazing. What'd you get?
I got a strange part.
Holy shit! Damage dealt. That's like $20.
What the fuck? That's pretty.
That's cool. A lot. Yeah, somebody Google that. I don't know how. It's a lot. It's like 6 keys. Last time I checked.
Hell yeah.
That's a really good part.
I did not have. No. Okay, hold on. Because we're gonna check. Chat, I did not have the maps ticked. That was from the resets. I did not have the maps ticked the whole time. Also,
hey, are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm not gonna give you guys the thing that I just unboxed. I appreciate to the person who donated it. Someone said it's $15.
It's like 30,
oh, hell yeah.
15? Yeah, it's like 6-7 keys. It's great. Yeah, a lot of people want that. Oh yeah, so Forteza and Penguin Peak are fucking dog shit maps. They're awful. They shouldn't be in the game. Patagonia is great. Patagonia is like the best map we've gotten in like 3 years, maybe even more. And so I think like, what if we just like cut out Forteza, cut out Penguin Peak, kept Patagonia, and then just had like stuff like that go on. You know, like we just had like all the really, really good maps get added, and all the ones that are like okay or shit. You take them out of the game. And then you just get like 5 maps a year and that's it. That'd be great. But we have to have 30. And I don't know, like, I don't know where this leads. Like, I don't know what happens. They have to fix the matchmaking. Or they gotta stop putting in as many maps. And that's it. It's one or the other. That's it.
I'm gonna start the game from the beginning because otherwise it defeats the point. Hello, Rocket Squad. See, whenever I'm not getting footage for a video, I feel hesitant to play the game because I feel like it's gonna be changed so drastically, when matchmaking comes out. I feel like there's going to be a massive shift in the community in a lot of ways when matchmaking changes, when matchmaking changes, depending on how it's done. So I feel like hesitant to invest myself in the gameplay of TF2 because I'm not sure how things are going to change. Fuck.
It won't change much. Like fundamentally, it's going to be the same game. It'll just be that you can play it more often and better.
Well, that's what I mean. But if they change it for the worse, I'm never going to want to play it ever.
I don't know if they could make it any worse.
I don't know. They can make it unplayable. They've done that before. I have very little faith is what this is.
Fair enough.
Hey, chat, for all the TF2 fans in there, that little skip I did a little skip right there. That was called lock-on text skip. It was pretty cool, right? You guys should play the Blob. It's a good game. It's very fun. This is actually my favorite game of all time. It's the only game that I have more hours in than TF2.
He's a grifter.
I'm a grifter.
He's grifting.
TF2 actually surpassed this game in hours, and then I immediately started speedrunning this game because I couldn't let that happen. That's real. That's actually true. That's not even a joke.
I totally get it.
New maps in the update are so bad. I, once again, have only played one, and it's probably worse than I gave it credit for. I was probably a little bit enamored with the fact that it was a new map, and but
yeah,
it's probably worse than it's probably worse. I like the idea of having a payload map that takes place on a spiraling tower that goes downward. I really like that idea, conceptually.
You have Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
But that goes upward.
Yeah, I mean like a map where you like start on the top of the tower and you work your way down.
Fulgur is the good one. I fucking hate Fulgur. I know everyone's saying Fulgur's the best map of the update. That map is way too big. It is such a huge map. It is crazy big. It is so big. I look at the staircases and I look like I'm in fucking Tiny Huge Island from Mario 64.
Yes, we got Aquarius, my favorite.
We gotta go. Where are
I
you?
hate playing new maps. I hate playing them. I hate playing maps that I've never played before. I would only love to play maps that I've played before, like this one. It's great.
The
I'm
best
so glad
map of the update. Without spoiling my video, I think I am spoiling. The two best maps are Blowout and Boardwalk. Both of those maps play very, very well. They're going to have a lot of longevity to them. Whereas a lot of the modern maps are just, this is the water map. This is the smallest map in the game. This is the tank map. This is a Fulgur, way too big. And then Manhole, this is the rat one. Right? It's okay, right? But
what team are you on?
It isn't. I'm on the
you're
right
on the
team.
correct team.
The correct team. Yeah, you're the right color.
Whoa. I still have to get a kill. I should not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
I'm
not gonna switch to the Neon Annihilator. I'm not a follower. I'm a pioneer.
okay. I gotta close your stream, Lucid, because it's gonna eat my CPU.
That's a-okay.
So sorry to everyone in chat. I can't read your shit.
Don't worry, I'll read you all of the important things. What's your?
Is Wheezy TF2 gay?
Hey, Zesty's in chat.
Nice.
Zesty, we've gotten 2
He's
games
from Texas,
in
too.
the
What if we need to get Zesty in here and have like a fucking 3-way Japan, Canada, United States.
just
matchmaking
make
session.
everything worse.
See what happens.
Zesty, we've
Also,
played a match of 2 for in the time that you were in the one.
And we were hoping to get a pressure fucking
Yeah.
map select at the end to hopefully get us in queue.
I queued for only summer updates and got a game on 2 for it. It was great. Where the fuck do I go? Am I stupid?
Oh yeah, this map is
I feel stupid. Where do I go?
if you like this map, you're succumbing to the novelty. No one's gonna play this in a week. That's my opinion. And so I don't think maps like this.
I feel so stupid. Where the fuck do I go?
Zesty tried Demolition yet? You need to get on that. It is the worst map I've ever played. I'm not exaggerating. It is the single worst map this game has ever added. It is worse than Overgrown. It's worse than Venice. It is worse than fucking Frosty and Bread Space and all of those. It is way worse.
Where the fuck? I feel dumb.
Well, maybe you are.
This map sucks. Go back to the blob. Look, if you want more blob content. Oh, it's because everyone's underwater. That's why I didn't know where the fuck we were going, because I'm not used to maps that aren't above ground. Yeah, that
Makes
probably does it. You're probably onto something there. We have to. Oh yeah, we have to. Yeah. Oh, the bomb's over there. How did it get over there?
Whoa!
See, most people aren't going down there because it's like impossible to go down there without dying. And I can't get a Neon Annihilator, or sorry, a Thermal Thruster kill in there. I keep saying Neon Annihilator. Fuck, oh, this is the worst timeline. Who the fuck donated? Oh shit, Lucid, do you know that you say I cup, if you spell I cup aloud, you say a really funny sentence? I see. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. That's mean. I can't believe you tried to trick a disabled man like that. That's fucked up.
Sure, he's very disabled.
Fucking. That heavy is fucking oblivious, by the way. Damn it.
Yeah, I think summer 2024 is
Fuck.
like half of the maps are like there are 2 good ones, right? Blowout and Boardwalk are great. I like both of those maps a lot. And then like 3 okay ones, and then 5 of these are the worst maps that have ever been added to the game.
I dislike Aquarius more now because I'm looking at it critically. I wasn't looking at it as critically, I think, before.
Nobody is. And by the way, no one's looking at any, like, the tank map critically. No one's looking at demolition critically. No one is, because it's just, like, new update hype, and I get it.
Well, I mean,
but,
I'm not
you know, I'm not even, like, shitting on him for it.
I wouldn't have even gone on record to be like, oh, I think this map is good. I appreciated the work that that Ultra and Cypherlock did it because those were the homies. But, like, I wasn't going to go on record and say it was good. Like, in the UFR chat, I don't know if you saw this, in the UFR chat, I was like, hey, Cypher, Alternate, you guys did a good job. I'm happy.
Yeah,
it's cool to see your thing. And Jonty was like, the map is shit. It sucks. The layout sucks. I hate playing on it. I was like, Jesus, dude. I was trying to say
but Jonty's right.
I agree. I just think it's hilarious. It's just like,
no, I agree.
Trying to say it's cool to see the homies in the credits. That's all.
Cypherlock is my dog. I love Cypherlock. He's great. But yeah, this. And by the way, I don't even think he was like responsible for the gameplay.
No, I don't think they had anything to do with the layout.
Yeah, the gameplay is my problem. Where just like heavy is like way too fucking overpowered. It's crazy.
It's also not very readable.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I legitimately just walked around for like 10 minutes and was like, where the fuck do I even go?
Yeah, it's a maze for sure.
Damn it. I want this fucking kill, dude. Man. I want this kill so bad. I know you weren't being that No, you were being pretty negative. You didn't say like a single nice thing. You sent like 8 messages and none of them were nice. It's not like a bad negative. It was like a genuine negative, but it was very funny. I'm not trying to paint you in a bad way, Jonty. It was just very funny.
Oh yeah, Jonty's in chat.
Oh yeah, Jonty, you did say that you liked playing Pyro Shark on it. That's true. That is a positive.
It's a great place to level up Strange Neon Annihilators.
Damn it.
That's like the one benefit of the map.
I'm going to get this fucking kill. That one person in chat said, I don't even remember who it was. I'm not even doing it for money at this point. I'm just determined. I'm so dead. I'm so fucked. Okay, never mind. I'm chilling. I'm not a grifter. You're a grifter.
He is a grifter.
Fuck. Can It won't let me use it. I thought I could use it in water. How do you get back to where I was without going in the water? Is it possible? Is it possible for me to get where I was without going back in water? I feel like I might have to take the scenic route or something.
This whole map's a scenic route.
I like this map because I don't play it. Oh, that's good. That's a good reason.
It is very bad. Again, like, I guarantee you, everyone's saying, oh, Aquarius is awesome, Aquarius is great. Give it a month, look at the player bars, when it's officially added to the base rotation, it will be lower than Embargo. That's my prediction.
That's not saying much. People love Embargo. People think that map's great.
Surprisingly, some people do.
Did I get the kill?
I'm
working on it. It's taking me... I've gotten a lot of stomps. I understand.
I understand Embargo from like a so bad it's good position, but like not like a genuine adoration.
I can't even. I don't know how you could even say it's so bad it's good. It's just like bad and it's just it's abhorrent.
I think it's abhorrent, but like in a fun way. Like it's an interesting bad map. That's what I call it. Like an interesting form of bad.
Zesty said theme park maps will become the norm now, and I just thought that was, and I just want to say, like, the interesting thing about that, right? I had I'm doing a hot takes series. I'm starting a hot takes series on my second channel, Lucid Live. Go subscribe. Blah 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 blah. And I started asking for hot takes today. I was auto balanced. Fuck. Sorry. I was like, okay, cool. Oh, I wish that was it. I wish that was the one. R.I.P. But yeah, so one of the takes I got, I forget who actually said it, one of the takes I got was Pier was the last good map added to the game.
True. No, not actually true. But
I
I like
say
Pier.
that's both not true and hilarious because by a lot of accounts, Pier's not even, you know.
I know other people. Pier's very polarizing.
I like Pier.
It's love it or
I
hate
don't
it.
think it's.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite maps in the game, but I understand that a lot of people don't like it.
I think its layout is a little rough and it doesn't look right, but I like playing on it a lot.
Yeah, I think it's fun because it's a payload map that like every class is viable on, and you don't get many of those.
That's true. You don't like playing on Upward?
No, I like Upward.
You don't like playing on
I just
Upward,
like Pier more.
You don't like playing on Upward non-stop? All the time? No other map? Just Upward?
What is this, casual TF?
Yeah, that's my casual TF impression.
And see, if you look at this rock, like, here's the thing, casual is like way more eloquent than I am, and he like has a very deep mind for this kind of stuff. If I were to make a 12-hour video, it'd be like, okay, so this rock, and there's a tree over here, and the tree reminds me of that time that I had a sandwich at my grandma's house after getting home from church, and the priest molested me in Minecraft, obviously. What?
Sorry, I was listening to you, and then I read the only good map added between 2018 and 2025 is Harp. That is just not true.
Wrong.
That
wrong.
is so
Wrong.
untrue. What the fuck?
You need to play Patagonia.
You cannot tell me that's
Patagonia.
true. I've heard you say good things about maps before that aren't Harp.
Most
was
of
it
them
even
were
your
bad.
favorite map from? I can't remember what it was, but I feel like I don't think Harp was your favorite map
No,
from
Harp
the
was
update.
Harp was summer, not summer. It was winter 23, I think, if I recall correctly.
To get the thermal thruster stomp, do you have to like go toward the toward the ground?
I don't. It's annoying. That was the last contract I finished, and I finished it like last year. I spent 6 years not doing it because of how annoying it was.
We need a map culling. We need a.
I agree with that.
I think you should say that, but like in a more radical way, or else people aren't going to listen to you, Zesty. Come on, think of your brand.
Well, the issue is like we do need a culling, but it's like giving somebody $20 and then taking it away. It's even if you didn't have $20 like a month ago and like you're no worse off, it's still like a dick thing to do, and people don't like it. Like the feeling of losing something that is yours is yeah, it's bad.
Phoenix is not good because the last push ruins it. It's also really saturated visually. But that would be forgivable if the last push didn't fucking suck dick. I hate the elevator. The elevator can blow. The elevator can suck my big pee-pee. My big icy pee-pee-pee. Sad. You eating your fucking banana. Stupid ass. Dumbass.
That's not very nice.
Also, I gotta update the... We lost, so I'm just gonna update the dono goal. I have failed the I'm not going for the fucking... the stupid stomp anymore. It's way too finicky. Because I feel like I didn't even get it any of the times when I was, like, obviously on top of someone. So...
Yeah, we can, Boardwalk's a good map. I like Boardwalk a lot.
Was that in this update?
Yeah, it's one of the... It was, you probably don't know, but there's a Scream Fortress map called Laughter. It's already in the game. And I already like that map. It was, like, one of the few good recent additions.
Yeah.
I don't know how recent it was. Like, 2019, maybe? Like, recent enough. Yeah, it was already good, and then Boardwalk is just, it's well designed, for sure, like, on a gameplay front. Visually, I could, like, take it or leave it. There are, like, things I would change, but...
Boardwalk plays well, but doesn't look like a TF2 map? Well, guess
yeah,
we'll
if you care about that,
I've never played it, so we'll see. I'm gonna turn off the Deblob music for the time being.
I'm much more of a, I want the map to, like, look good. Like, I'm much more, you know what I mean? Like, I need a map to look good in a vacuum more so than it needs to look good for TF2's art style, just like my opinion. That isn't a standard I would impose from, like, a game design perspective, but just, like, from a subjective point of view. And, man, I cannot play Cargo. Cargo is the most drab, fucking gray, boring sludge map I've ever seen in my life. That I get bored looking at it. It looks like the fucking Fairly OddParents episode where everything's gray.
Hey,
it's
T.
not bad.
Hey, T's a longtime fan of mine from when I was just a Twitch streamer. Shout out to T. Is this game good? Is it worth getting into? You should wait, like, what do you say, like 6 months? What do you say, Wheezy? When do you think those matchmaking changes are coming?
5 years.
I
have no idea. I don't fucking
that
know,
cannot be
dude.
the correct answer. T, it's a very good game, but in order for you to play the game and enjoy it, you have to get around a bunch of bullshit. So it's hard for me to recommend it because the gameplay is like a 10, and the presentation when it hits is also like a 10. The problem is that everything else around it fucking sucks.
TF2 is what I like to call a second monitor game, where you need a second monitor to play it. It's the same thing as like the old Pokemon games, where you're just like mashing A to get through the story. Or like, have you played Sun and Moon?
No.
Okay, Sun and Moon has a shitload of unskippable cutscenes. So like the gameplay is actually good, but you just have like unskippable cutscenes.
That's how I feel about
that
Diamond
like
and
take
Pearl.
hours to get through. Wait, what?
That's how I feel about Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. You're just constantly mashing A.
Yeah.
And so I think the old Pokemon games are like kind of similar to TF2, where like whenever I replay them, I'm just like I'm watching Netflix half the time while mashing A. Right, like it just, and that's TF2, where I'm like watching a YouTube video while queuing.
Holy shit, Sandy Panquake has the perfect analogy. TF2 is like dating a 10, but she has daddy and mommy issues. This is the correct analogy. No other analogy fits.
So.
This is the best analogy. It's like the girl is perfect, right? It's just everything surrounding her that's bad. It's perfect analogy.
I think the better analogy is like you hate her in-laws.
Sure.
Like the perfect woman on the planet.
Her in-laws?
But she,
Is she married?
No, but like daddy issues are like a problem intrinsic to the person.
Well, no, like you could just.
Like it actually negatively affects the relationship. Yeah, you don't. I mean, I'm not getting into this.
All right. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It's like, hang on, TF2 is like a very beautiful 10 out of 10 woman, except she does a shitload of heroin.
No, that's not accurate either, because that definitely like affects the person. Like it's more like oh no, she's a 10, but she lives. It's like a long distance relationship. She lives on the other side of the planet, and also she lives in Alcatraz. She's in prison. But she's still a 10. It's just like everything.
She's in prison, but only for an hour a day.
Yeah. It's a 10 out of 10 girl, but you need to wait 30 minutes between each sentence you say to hear her. She's like, okay, so I want to tell you a story, and then you're like, what? And then she just like stares at you for a really long time at the dinner table. You're like, what?
Ah, fuck, here we go
What?
again.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a good exchange. Basically, T, if you have someone to help you learn TF2 or like can accompany you while you play it, who knows the game and knows all of its eccentricities, then it's much more fun that way. I think. Might need default. Oh, never mind, I'm fine. This is a
Or
fun,
you could just have someone like me who just makes fun of you for being bad.
That's also true. Also, Chad, if you guys want to gift me TF2 items, I'd really like a strange flamethrower. I don't want to buy one.
Oh, I can get you one.
I don't want to buy one, but I also want one. That's like the only TF2 item I actually would like because I play Pyro a lot and
I'll buy you one, Lucid.
You don't have to do that, man.
It's like a quarter.
You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to give me a quarter. it's really
that's
a big quarter, you know. A quarter weighs
yeah,
a lot.
That's half an MVM ticket.
I measure things in MVM. I thought you were measuring things in sponsors.
That's true. I'm like, I need a hair transplant
like
at age 23. That's like 1.2 sponsors.
Oh, that's like 25 cents. So that's like 1,000th of a sponsor.
Yeah, I need to do. I need to buy a new car. Ah, that's like 2.5.
No, it's not. What the fuck? What car are you?
Okay, not a new car. A new old car. And I don't know. I can't drive. I never learned how to drive because it's just useless. Like, who would want to drive?
Lucid,
They're like psychos on the road that just kill you for no reason.
Lucid, where's the Fem Pyro mod? I don't play with the Fem Pyro mod. Why? I don't. For those who have seen the new video, that fucking guy, the guy who was like, I want Pyro to be a Mexican woman. That was one of the funniest fucking things, and it was really hard to like voice act that in front of my girlfriend with a straight face, because she has no reference for what any of that means. So she was just like, "What? What are you talking about?"
It sounds like a rat lobber tweet.
It does sound like a rat lobber tweet. What I expect, nothing much. What I want, Pyro's revealed to be a Mexican woman. Lucid, what HUD would you? What HUD do you use? I actually forget the name of this HUD. I think, oh, it's Dar HUD. It's Dar HUD. That's the name. Oh shit! You have a strange bot killer flamethrower. Well, I'm happy for you. I don't know if you're saying you'll give it to me, or if you're just saying you have one. I'm actually in the minority. I think I like the bot killer weapons. I know.
No.
I'm sorry.
They're ball sack weapons. That's what they are.
I don't know.
They got little angry ball sacks.
I'm sorry that I like the edgy bot killer weapons. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't think. I'm not saying that they're good, or like they look objectively good. I think I just like them. Maybe like, I don't know. It might be actually. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think that I liked them when I first joined or first started. Like, you have to hurt me, damn. I think I liked them when I started to play or started to watch TF2 on YouTube. When I was in like middle school, and like that was like the time to like edgy stuff, and you know, I just never went away.
I get that. Like, if I want like middle school Lucid to like have the same, like it would be like a red and black L, like that's what it would have been with like blood dripping off of it.
Yeah, hyper realistic blood even.
Our control point is being captured.
Here, come get me. Ooga booga. I'm so scared. I didn't expect two of them to appear around the corner. How a bot killer's edgy? It's literally just the bloody metal attached to your fucking... bloody metal appendage attached to your weapon. Lucid, check your trades, please. Oh, I can't wait. What the fuck? You stockpile... I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting these. This is not. I don't want all of this. Get it off of my screen. Get it away.
I like how people treat YouTuber inventories like their own personal dumpster fire.
I know.
They're like, I have a bunch of crates from like 2018. I don't want anymore.
Thank you, Capliner, for the strange bot killer sniper. I appreciate it. Oh, Zesty, you missed. Someone gave me a crate and a key. And I opened it and got a strange part. I got I got damage dealt. It's pretty funny. Yeah. I got a rare drop, and I've literally haven't opened a crate in like 4 years. So life is good. That's the kind of luck I need in life. I can trade it. I added you. Oh, thank you, Pybro. You didn't have to donate for that. Also, someone else also gave me one. But now I feel bad if I don't take yours because you gave me $4. That's how they get you? Oh, they get your first... But you see, I wasn't gonna... I wouldn't have accepted it if it were just like someone donated money to me to buy a key, because then I have to give Valve money. They already bought the keys. That's not really my fault. I guess I'm promoting gambling, actually. I didn't really think about that. I didn't really think about that angle.
Here's what you actually need to do. Like, the solutions to buy third party, the actual solution is to just have no morals whenever you're buying things ever, and then your life is perfect.
You're right. So story time, right? I think I'm allowed to say this. So I was offered a sponsorship, and I looked into it, and it was a character-based AI service, like character AI. Where you talk to like your anime girlfriend, but she's like an AI.
I'm listening.
And I was offered money to promote this, and I was like, I looked into it. I was like, I cannot knowingly be responsible for people's like falling in love with their computer and shit. Like, I can't do that, so I turned it down. And it kind of sucked because I was really excited. I bet you would, you fucking gambler. They're like, oh, that's like fucking That's like 70 MVM tickets. I could definitely make do off that.
No, that's like 700, or I don't know.
Well,
I
I
don't know what
was
they
thinking about
pay.
my sponsorship price, not yours. I'm sure.
I'm assuming that like gooning to anime women is like it's a high art industry. You know, they pay well.
Yeah, I did not take the sponsorship because I felt like it was wrong. But you know, if I would be X amount richer if I had taken it. So you might be onto something. It's a joke.
I think I'd do it for like 10 grand. You know, I would do it for 10K. I have like, how much am I willing to sell up my morals for? Like a new car.
I know
There's some
like
shit I will never do.
I know there's like the every man has its price kind of thing, but I don't know. I've been offered a lot of money to chill like Raid Shadow Legends and shit, and I have turned it down every time because I can't justify telling people to buy a product that I don't think is like worth trying.
I actually have friends who have downloaded Raid and they like it. I've never promoted it, but I'm not even sure if I'm against it or not because I have friends who play it and they actually like it. Oh, fucking Citadel! You have to see this one.
I can't wait. Also, yeah, that map played really well. I don't think it looked.
Yeah,
I agree
it
with Zesty that doesn't look great, but it's really fun. That map is really fun to play.
Yeah,
I put that in.
I agree. I don't care how it looks.
I put that above. I'd put that in like B tier probably.
Yeah, same. It's all downhill from here, by the way.
Oh shit.
Like Boardwalk was the best map, besides Blowout, and so everything else is yeah. Get ready.
Nice. I can't wait.
I don't know. Apparently, people like Fulgur. I don't get it. I do not understand these people who think that Fulgur is good.
Chad, I know you're gonna hate this, but I really like. I've grown to really like Deadlock. I wish Valve was like not incompetent in every other capacity and didn't treat their other games like shit, so that I could like it with a clear conscience. Because I actually really enjoy the gameplay of Deadlock. I've been playing it a lot with Wheezy in them.
Wheezy.
Or not Wheezy, sorry, Alan. I don't know why I fucked that one up. I didn't even say it's usually Wheezy and Zesty. I don't know why I forgot what Alan's name was.
No, I've
been playing it a lot with Alan. So.
I got a creator code, or what was it? I got an invite day one, and I still haven't used it.
From Uncle Dane.
Yeah, it just from Uncle Dane. Yeah, no, it doesn't. No part of it is appealing to me, but maybe I'll try it.
It's a very.
I don't know. I think it's underrated though. It's
a very fun game to learn. And like that's not something I usually can say about a lot of things, but like it active when you play the game, and you, especially if you're playing it with other people who are also learning the game alongside you, you can like actively feel like, oh, I did this thing, but I know exactly where I went wrong because I understand the base mechanics of the game. And you can feel yourself get better as you play the game more.
Whenever I saw Deadlock, I'm like, I think like all the big streamers were saying like, oh, this is great, like Shroud and Summit and them, like all the traditional like FPS and MOBA people. And then I heard like it was Lemon said it was shit, then Zesty said it was shit, then Space Guy said it was shit, then Uncle Dane said it was shit, and immediately after that, I'm like, oh, this game's gonna pop off. Like anything that TF2 players don't like, the general majority of the player base does like.
Did they play
like
before
the
or
FPS
after
part.
the map rework? Do you know?
Probably before. I'm assuming. This
From what
is
I
like
understand, the map rework
shit.
did good things for the game, and it was not as good before, or good. I don't actually know. I wasn't there, but I heard it was bad. It also makes a pretty bad first impression. I do maintain that from when I first played it. Like the tutorial, it's not like TF2 bad, but it's like it's pretty like rough. It's like, oh, there are these things. If you don't play MOBAs, you're not gonna have any fucking clue. Like if I didn't have Alan there, who's like played Smite and shit and like knows how to play video games, it would be it'd be rough.
I see.
Oh, I forgot I'm not on red team. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. When I cannot play this game and commentate because then I do stupid shit like that and people think I'm just bad. But no, I'm like I'm like looking at chat. Also,
you're just bad and looking at chat.
I'm not as bad as I was. I'm worse than you certainly, but you have.
You're worse than the guy that has 12,000 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm worse.
We're closing on 13 now.
Oh shit! I'm closing in on 700. I'm not going NG. I don't want. I'm running away from that. You know the Guardians, like when Breath of the Wild, when the piano plays when you see a Guardian, that's what just happened. I saw that heavy around the corner and went. It was like, oh, shit.
I've never played Breath of the Wild. I've never done
People in chat are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I was watching. There's a really good video, a really good breakdown of Tears of the Kingdom, a game I don't care about or have played, and breakdown of why it's shit. By I think their name is Skitty Kitty. And they made a very good video about Tears of the Kingdom and comparing it to Breath of the Wild and explaining why it's bad. And in that video, they were talking about how like the Guardian equivalent in Tears of the Kingdom isn't threatening, and to illustrate their point, midway through their sentence, they just played the Guardian piano, and they were like, "I bet I got you, huh?" And I was like, and I like when I haven't played Breath of the Wild in like 3 years, like since I got to college, and they 100% got me. The second the Guardian piano played, my brain just locked in and was like, oh shit. Just watch your fucking ragdoll.
What? It was not funny. I died. It's not funny.
It was really funny, dude. Someone please clip that. That was fucking amazing. I turned the corner and just watched you get rammed by 2 tons of steel like a deer in headlights. That was fucking wild.
That isn't, no.
Holy shit, that was funny. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Yeah, this map, so the way they balance it, because if the map was very tiny, then the sentries on the tank mechanic would be fucking absurd, and it would dominate the whole map. So they have to balance it by making the map huge, and that just means like quadrillion year-long sniper sightlines.
You know, I'm gonna ignore the sniper sightlines are really rough, and also like this map's sense of scale isn't very good. But I'm also wait, can you not kill me? Can you not kill me?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I don't know where are my items. Anyways, I don't care. I'm just gonna look at the skybox and hope no one kills me. What the fuck? When people design levels, I wonder how much they care about like where the level's supposed to be in space, because like. There's just nothing out there. There's like nothing going on. I feel like when people adapt TF2, their TF2 map making style, they think like they're adapting it off of maps in a desert. So then every other map that just has a barren skybox with nothing going on. Like what the fuck is that? Why is there just this like moat around this building and then there's like nothing over there? What's the purpose of those rocks? Are they rocks? They look like fingers. It's the
giant fingers.
It's like I wonder how much they care about the aesthetics of their map. Also, these bushes look kind of rough. I don't know. The map aesthetically, like I started looking around at the map. Casual TF2 said something very profound in his video about like how I feel about TF2 is changing, and it really stuck with me. Where it was like TF2 is a game where you should be able to where in older maps you can walk around and just look at stuff, and you'll be like immediately engrossed in the world, and like I feel like that's very absent, and it's notably absent when you see newer TF2 maps, where like all
when
this
we get to
nonsensical.
When we get to Coniver, that your opinion will change. That it is a beautiful map. I love Coniver. It's my favorite looking map of the update, and you're gonna look at it and be like, how is this bunched in with like everything else?
I look forward to it. Like,
yeah, it doesn't play amazing, but it does radiate the classic vibe for sure.
Like I talk about this in the details video, but like a lot of the older TF2 maps have buildings where the buildings could be buildings that were used for things. They're designed specifically to not be just like map geometry. They're buildings. This building right here that I'm looking at has Overwatch syndrome. What the fuck? What could this building have been used for? Like, realistically. Like, that part's fine because you don't go in it. But, like, the parts that you go into, what could this building have been used for?
What's the point of the whole?
What's the point of this building? There's not room for people to, like, sit and shit in here. It's basically one long hallway. Do they just store shit here? These are the questions I ask whenever I start looking critically at maps. Like, this building has made me irrationally angry. Why is there a staircase that goes to this, whatever this is, and then has a door that opens to the fucking roof? Is this a window? Why is there a window here? Why is
There's
there
a
a
very
balcony just
easy
for the window
answer to
here?
all of. No, here's the answer. Okay, you just have to not look critically at any map, and then problem solved.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, it just, like, when you start actually thinking about what this is as a building, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. This isn't the castle part, chat. This is a regular house. This is supposed to be what... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. These are supposed to be what houses look like. Like, normal house is what this is supposed to be. Why is
It's like Gregory House.
It's so stupid.
Any House fans?
I'm a house fan. I like house.
I'm not. Actually, that's a lie. I've watched the whole the whole show through YouTube Shorts.
Zesty, I hate fun. You're so right. I despise fun. It's the worst. It's the worst thing. Zesty, for the record, if you do want to hop and call, you're welcome to do so. You do not have to, of course, but you are welcome.
I'm just curious what the queue times would be. It's actually gonna be like 2 hours.
I would imagine he wouldn't join the lobby, because that would be too much.
Oh yeah, you can join call. I mean, he could join lobby too, because I still have to write shit down. But I'm just worried, like, we might not ever MGE, or we will, but it'll be like 2 a.m.
I need to add $4 to the dono goal, because, hello. I can't do anything about where you are, by the way. Like, I actually can't do anything.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah,
oh,
this is
how
me.
you doing?
I can't do anything.
Do you have a shotgun? Do you have a shotgun?
Fucking scout. We were just my master distraction.
That's like when the king like sends in a peasant just to take the bullet.
Yeah. Get down, Mr. President. Sure, I just got more coffee. All right, I'll get you in here in a second. Okay, I guess I'll get you in here now because I'm dead. Dear map makers, when you design your maps, please try to design them with knowledge to how they will be perceived. Thank you. Like knowledge to how they will be perceived in the world that they take place in. Please do that, because it once you start looking critically at maps as like art, that is something that's very important. All right. Hello. We got the whole crew except for Rick.
I think art is stupid.
I think you're stupid.
Art
rhymes
very
with
stupid.
fart.
It does.
It rhymes
it's
with
true.
fart, and that means it's stinky.
Ends in 30 seconds.
I mean, have you ever smelled the Mona Lisa? Probably smells like shit.
That's a good point.
I saw a tweet.
I don't know. By the way, she isn't even hot. By the way, like they couldn't have
That's
given
not
her
why-
like big fucking knockers.
I thought you were serious. I thought you were like entirely
Like no, this is like the
serious at
most
first.
famous woman in the world, and she's like a B cup.
Ends in
That's crazy.
Well, I'm just saying, dude.
Zesty joins and you immediately start being misogynist. What is it about? Every time, dude.
No, just most of the time.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, we love women here.
Especially when they're free.
3 women. God damn it. It took how long to get to that joke?
I-
How long?
every-
30 seconds?
Every time.
30 seconds to loop back around to it?
Are we gonna?
Oh,
are we gonna try to get Zesty in here?
Yeah, I'm down to let him come in.
I
If you
kind
want.
of don't want to play. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. I got like 10, 15 minutes before I like need to get back to working on this.
All right. Sounds good.
Because I'm so behind on making this video. Ugh.
I saw regarding the Mona Lisa. I saw a tweet. So I had an experience where I opened Twitter, and I saw a tweet, and then I immediately closed Twitter, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
And the tweet I saw was, I don't remember what the reply was because I was so frustrated. The tweet was, "The Mona Lisa isn't even artistically important. It's only famous because it got stolen twice." Or people tried to steal it twice, or something like that. And I was just so like massively frustrated as like an art history nerd. I was just so immediately like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you an insane person? Who told you know how much art has been stolen that you've never heard of? What is the splash noise?
This is it is a medic in our spawn. When you use the Meet the Medic taunt that was released like 12 years ago in water, there's like a massive fucking Machina server-wide sound effect. And this has been in the game for like 12 years and they've never fixed it.
That's
It's
great.
the doves that fly around him that interact with the water as objects and then make the sound layer on itself a bunch.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, there's 2 fucking sentries on the car.
And they're wrangled.
And they're wrangled.
Of course they are. Guys, this is my time.
Originally the meta was it was short-circuiting. But everyone just realized now it's better to
Isn't that
wrangle.
so fun? Having just 2 level 3s on the card as soon as the game starts? That's so fun.
You can actually spam it out pretty decently at the beginning, but if you can't, the whole game is fucked. Like, we are going to steamroll you minimum halfway through the map.
I hope this isn't added to the base rotation.
Oh, it will.
Oh, they are. All the maps are absolutely
yeah.
going into the base rotation. They just do that with summer maps now.
Aww.
122 of them.
Aww.
That's crazy.
Also, I'm changing the goal to accurately reflect how much money. Oh man, yeah, these maps are great. I'm glad I've been validated in thinking that this was going to be bad. I haven't played any.
I
of
looked
these
at the maps
except for Aquarius
originally.
Zesty.
I thought, oh, these won't be too bad. They're bad. They're so bad.
Yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
Zesty, before this, I had only played Aquarius.
Yeah, I still haven't finished playing on all of the maps because the game just won't put me into a server.
It's great. I felt so bad for T because T's the homie. I love that person. They were like, oh, is this game good to get into? And I just don't know how to answer that. I can't just be like, yes, this is one of the best shooters ever made, which is true, because there's a bunch of asterisks after this is one of the best shooters ever made that need to be accounted for when a new person's getting into the game, and that sucks. That should never be how it is. It sucks.
Listen, it doesn't matter because next year we're getting the what's next year's summer update theme gonna be? Costco? We're gonna get the Costco update.
The Costco.
And it's gonna
Costco
be,
update?
No, can it be like a bunch of supermarkets? We have like PL Walmart.
No, yeah, we're gonna get a King of the Hill map that takes place inside of Costco.
Crazy. PL Walmart.
Can someone make PL Walmart and then like push for it to be? Can we get it's like in like the next offshore whatever the fuck the other one was equivalent. Can we have that? But it's like supermarkets. Can everyone make supermarket theme max?
So the wage cage update.
Yes, the wage cage update. Yes, we can make this happen.
And they'll add like
We
the
have
Ethereum
to-
tattoo as a cosmetic.
The mercs get hired at Amazon.
The Zesty Chuds are a strong force within the TF2 community. I'm sure that they could push to make this happen.
No, I need
They'll
that.
actually have like a wage cage taunt, and they'll say like, "Get in, wagey."
It'll
Dude,
be-
it was so
it'll-
fucking funny.
It'll be the wage cage taunt is just like a rendering or all the mercs do like the thing Mr. Incredible does with the massive fingers where he types on the small keyboard in the
Punched
Incredibles.
over.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
punched over. That they pull the fucking computer and the monitor out of their ass. Just set up a desk.
Dude, it was so funny because like I had a very high amount of people message me saying you need to make wish list videos again because this update sucked. Like we need YouTuber influence to come in and like point out good things for Valve to add, otherwise this is the result.
I agree. I completely agree. As I'm writing I'm making a video on the update, and yeah, I'm gonna open a server, and I'm just gonna play all like the good maps, and then just like hopefully we can leverage our audiences we can wield them like whips and get Valve putting these in the right direction.
I mean, it's not a bad idea because up until, forever, like the players never got to decide what gets added. Like votes on the workshop really don't matter in terms of popularity. It seems like Eric picks things on a whim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the point
way is to
because I'm doing this for the MVM update, and whenever this update came out, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I need to leverage my influence to make sure we don't get maps like this in the game again.
I'm so
We're
worried
actually
about
so
the
bad.
MVM update, man. I really am.
Yeah,
If this is what we have to look forward to in terms of quality control, I am I am not optimistic.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
Like functionality of
am-
the update aside, it's gonna break. I mean, Wheezy, you said
Yeah,
this. It's
it'll-
inevitable that
yeah.
like day one, it's gonna be a shit show. Week one, it's gonna be a shit show
Terrible.
in terms of things just not working.
What the fuck is this?
So
What the fuck is this?
here's why I'm a bit more optimistic. I'll tell you why. Number one, just like the ratio of content is way better. So like Valve could literally like throw darts and they'll come up with an update that could be good. Like community MVM is just like by and large very enjoyable. Like people have a strong opinion of most of the missions, not all, but most of them. And so just like by sheer luck of the draw, you'll get something good. But number two, if there are any issues, they typically pertain not to map design, but difficulty. And one of the good things about MVM is if a mission is too difficult, you just up the credit number and you can power through it. So there's like you don't have to fundamentally change the map. You just have to change how much resources you have in responding to it. So
Yeah.
I share the same worry. Like I do wonder, like, are they gonna have like a fucking big Chungus map in the game now or whatever? Like this is like where we're at. Where if we're adding like fucking tanks on sentry cards, I wonder what their wackiness tolerance. It might be a bit higher than I believe it should be. But that's my only problem.
I mean,
in
it's
terms
been
of
that
quality,
way
I
since
think
what
we're gonna,
Bill? So
yeah, exactly. That's my main problem. I think quality-wise, we're gonna be fine, but I think wackiness, I'm gonna very heavily promote. Let's just like keep things simple, because the game mode is simple and it's fine. It works.
I agree. I agree that simple is better, and keeping things kind of tied to how MVM was at launch in terms of aesthetic and tone, please. But I fully expect to see a Christmas reskin of a Halloween reskin that is Manhattan, and instead of zombies, you're shooting like penguins with elf hats or something like that. I just expect to see that very
That's
soon on the
possible. It is possible. It would just be like such a waste because there's so much good shit. And I'm going
It's
to.
like- I know, it's like
stream
Valve
a lot
has
of
to
it.
try. It's like they try to pick bad content. It's like
Maybe.
there's so much good stuff to pick from that is just objectively better than, say, a monk heavy set. But then they pick the monk heavy set and go, yeah, this is what players like. This is totally what people are going to open the case for. It's
Well, I think
insane
what
to
they
me.
want, I think they're confusing novelty for quality, and I actually think that's emblematic of this update. Is everything about this is like, here's the smallest map in the game. Here's a sentry with tanks, or sentries on it with tanks. Fuck, you know what I mean. The
Yeah.
Aquarius is like the moistest map in the game. Fucking what else? There are like two more that have like weird qualities to them that have never been enacted before. And so I just, I wonder. I think they go for the most wacky shit now and not the most quality
I'm sorry.
shit.
Can I interrupt the conversation? I'm so stuck on this room. People keep saying there's nothing wrong with this room. If you think about this room, I'm sorry. This is completely unrelated. This room is pissing me off. Every time I look at this is a castle. What is the purpose of this room? Why the fuck would you ever build this room? You
It's my
walk
toilet.
into
I
this
shit
room
in
with
there.
this big ass archway that has a fucking gate. Armies are supposed to walk in these. That's why it has the big ass fuck ass gate. And then you walk in and there's just a dead end and a staircase to the right. Why? Why
Lucid,
would you ever build this room? It's
Have you ever
driving me
considered-
nuts. What did you say? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Have you ever considered?
Every time
Anything in your life, ever.
every time I think, every time I walk into a room on this map, my blood pressure spikes as I try to think of what the purpose of the room could have been.
Thing is, the purpose of the room is to be a place to fight in, and not and nothing
Like,
else.
what
So.
the fuck is this? What is this hallway? Why does it have a gigant? Why is there a fuck ass hole in the wall?
The wine barrel.
Do they store wine in the hallway that goes from one thing? It just
Listen,
doesn't-
you have to remember, consider that you just don't like fun, and this map is fun.
Like, you
and,
can go, I've made a whole fucking video about it. You can go into Dust Bowl, and you can look at the buildings and like, oh, this building makes sense. This building, it was also built for the purpose of being fought in, which helps. Like, they're cobbled all the shacks in Dust Bowl are cobbled together and shit. But, like, you can see how the two things got to the place that they are. You can understand how each of the things
Oh man,
in things are for.
the juxtaposition of the castle and then the spy tech
sci-fi
is
technology.
really weird.
It's so weird because you have to
really
assume
weird.
that the reason why they're like, Why did they build?
It is
Like
really,
you-
really jarring.
Like
for
you
sure.
just put, because the whole reason it's in the other ones is because the cobbled together shacks are supposed to be a front. They're not supposed to be real. They're supposed to be a front for the fucking the fight that's going on. That's why above ground it looks cobbled together, but if you go into the actual established facilities, it looks sci-fi-ish. There's a story to it. There's lore. There's an understanding of how things should go. If you have castle, why is there sci-fi stuff in the? Is there sci-fi stuff in the DeGroot Keep castle?
No.
I don't
There's
think
not,
so.
right? Okay, cool.
No,
'Cause
there's
I'm like
not.
that. I was making sure. I was like, this is. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so
Even
much.
the resupply lockers are medieval themed. Okay, yeah, cargo is. This one was.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, did I play cargo or the other one? There's two that take place on a ship. I can't fucking remember the other one.
I think it's only one, right?
Is it one or two?
What would the other one be?
hope-
I don't have chat open, so I can't tell.
I don't. That's how forgettable the maps are. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't like how cargo looks. I think it's just way too just too boring. It needs more color. It needs more fun.
Oh no, yeah, this is the only one. I'm sorry. There's two oil rig maps. That's right. Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
This
yeah.
one plays.
Decent.
eh,
I think it's
okay.
alright.
It's okay, but it's pretty drab. It feels too empty. It feels too empty in that like the way they fill out the space is just to make the space really big and then put a whole bunch of stuff on the edges, and not to put just enough detail in the large open spaces to fill it out more. Because like the last point is just a big open box with nothing going on.
Surprisingly, it doesn't play too bad. I looked at it.
No,
I
it plays
thought, oh,
okay.
this is going to be terrible.
I-
But
Yeah,
that gate actually, it does wonders.
I actually like the way. I don't like necessarily like the way it works. The skybox is kind of fucky. Specifically, I actually, and the red's probably a little too saturated, but like overall, I actually like what they went with. It looks dirty, which I appreciate. Like they went out
Yeah,
of
this
the way
map
to
is
make-
tame,
Yeah,
which I like. It's
yeah.
tame. It's very tame.
It also like looks like a cargo ship, so that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, there's no one here.
This is crazy.
Matchmaking
I don't even want to
system
requeue.
at its
Guys,
finest,
I
baby.
think it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Matchmaking
There are
system at
4
its
people,
finest.
and
You
they
got
can put them
a
all on the same
4v0. You got a 4v0. You love to see it. Hey, so there's nothing wrong with the matchmaking system, guys.
There's nothing
there's
wrong.
totally nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong. There is no war in the walls. There is no war in Boston Say. I'm screenshotting this. Hold on. Can I?
There we go.
I can't screen.
Listen,
Can't really.
you don't understand. This
I-
is it's good. This is happening. Just thank Valve. Be sure to
I can't
open
screenshot.
a lot of boxes today.
I cannot.
You really gotta think
I'll screenshot
of
it later. I'll go on stream.
like the quick play bros. They did a good job timing their letter. 'Cause they
Oh yeah,
released
this
it on the
it was
day that it broke.
immaculate timing for the matchmaking
Beautiful.
system to break, and for that letter to come out not 12 hours later. It's very very smart.
Man, was it really three companies reporting on it?
It's 4 different articles on it now, I think.
Nice, because
I
said this
2
before,
of them are
like,
very blatantly written by AI, but it's still meaningful.
New 915.
I,
is- also, we've gotten the dono goal to full.
Nice. We'll do that. We'll do that later. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. It was only 3 articles that got the free to plays muted. So, who knows?
Yeah, Lucid, you might want to put your chat in sub only.
Why? Oh shit. People think they're
What
really
happened?
funny. Oh my gosh, guys, it's the N word. Laugh.
Oh, sorry. That was my ult.
Oh. Damn. People should be in sub only. Fuck. Hold on. I got it. I actually don't know.
See,
don't
I
think
want
I've
to
ever
leave and
had- I've never
re-queue,
had
but like
to
I'm
do
worried
this.
we'll be stuck in queue for like 20 minutes again.
Nah, it's cool though. It's chill. I can play the blob while we do that.
Okay, do you want to leave then?
Yeah.
Because I have to go and I have to write down shit too, anyways.
How do you do the thing? Is STD no?
It's in it's one of the options in the edit stream.
Oh, thank you. Wait, does that make the whole stream or is it just the chat?
It's just the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave this and we can re-queue.
Yeah, that's fine.
I gotta take a piss too. I'll be right back.
Send messages. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you, Zesty.
Yep.
There we go. Subscribe if you want to talk. I'm pretty sure most of you already subbed those because you guys are all awesome and cool.
Looking at the names of the bots, it was a lot of the same ones that were in my chat the other day, so it's the same guy probably following me around. Nothing. There's nothing new under the sun when it comes to
That's still
the mentally ill
Still
in the
happening.
TF2 sphere.
Might have to make it member only. Oh wait, no, is it fine? Is it chill?
No, I don't see it. Nothing's happening
it's
right
chill.
now.
I think the sub replay was delayed on my end. I'll just add like an extra.
I mean, the point is to have well, people get upset by the N-word, and that's kind of it, really.
Yeah, it's racism, isn't it hilarious? Oh my gosh. I whatever, doesn't matter. How do I?
I was gonna say something earlier. So, Lucid, when it comes to being critical of the maps being put in the update, a lot of people don't really care. To me, here we go, food analogy. This just came to my mind. It's like if you present someone that's not really paying attention to what they eat with like a chocolate eclair wrapped in Tootsie Rolls and like the Airheads candy strips, right? They take a bite and it's so much sugar and it's so sweet that like, oh wow, this is amazing. It's so sweet. I love sugar. It's so tasty on my tongue. But then they don't take 2 seconds to realize that it like tastes like shit because it's so overbearingly sweet that it's good to them. And then if you just point out the things like you were doing, like pointing it out, like it doesn't make sense that you're like a cherry flavored Airhead on top of this piece of coconut cake. What the fuck are you doing here? And they go, oh, you're right. This is weird. But for enough people, you know, just because it's sugary sweet, then it's okay.
That's yeah.
You
And
know,
that's kind of unfortunate to me, I think.
Yeah, a lot of because I mean, you gotta think about the typical gamer. And this isn't just in TF2, but it's fucking everywhere. Your typical gamer doesn't think that deeply about the content they consume. You know, they look at a map like Aquarius and go, "Whoa, this is really cool," and they walk around it and they shoot a couple people. Because for most players, just shooting a player or two is equivalent to playing the entire game.
Yeah, it's like the game.
And they go like, "Oh wow, this is great." Yeah, the game's in working order. I'm being put into a server and I can shoot people, so the game is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
that's my interpretation of it. And if you just point these things out to people and like in a simple way, it's like they'll go, "Oh wow, that's actually a good point. Like what the fuck is this room doing here?" Or what is this? Why does the skybox look this way? Why do these plants look strange? Yeah, it's just pointing out the chips in the facade.
I got so much shit from people for calling out, including Alan. Alan doesn't give me shit, obviously, because he's my friend. But, like, Alan also is among the incorrect people who think that the gigantic hole on the map well in Overwatch is fine because it's a well. They say it's a well, and that makes it okay. And I'm like, when has there ever been a well that is just a gigantic hole in the side of a cliff? And it's like, no, it just doesn't make sense. The developers put a hole here because you fight in it. That's why it's here. Don't act like it makes any sense. Don't act like any of these buildings logically follow. Why can I walk from one end of the building through the building into the other side of the building? It's because they needed a hallway here. It's not because it makes sense. It's because they needed a hallway.
Yep. And I know I said this on your stream before. I'm getting deja vu, but like geologically speaking, wells don't work if they're that big. Like they need to be a certain diameter, otherwise the water will not rise up high enough for you to pull it out of the hole.
Yeah.
You have to think of it like a straw in a cup.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, like, the map is on the side of a cliff. And I can't imagine that there's a great freshwater reservoir right next to the ocean. Like, less.
You'd be surprised.
Really? Oh,
you'd be surprised. So saltwater only permeates a certain distance into the shoreline, and because the density of saltwater and freshwater is different, they don't mix very easily in rock formation. So there's actually a pretty hard line between salt and freshwater. So all you have to do, if you're really close to the shoreline, is drill down deep enough, and you're going to tap into freshwater.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't say that in the video because I would have looked like a dumbass. But
well, I mean, most people don't know that, so don't worry. So it's not a big deal. But no, yeah, I mean that's like how a lot of barrier islands get their fresh water is they drill down deep enough, and depending on where you are, you don't have to drill that deep to tap into fresh water. Mm-hmm. It just depends on the local geology is all.
Mm-hmm. If I had started my DeBlob speedrun like immediately after we started stream, I would have been like halfway through the game before we got our first game, and it wasn't even a summer map. It was 2-4.
I'm okay. So even though this sounds evil, I'm glad this is happening because it's opening more people's eyes to like, wow, there is something very wrong here.
Zesty, are you
like,
a grifter?
I am a grifter.
Holy shit! You actually want the game to die.
I do. You didn't know that? What?
No, I've been friends with you forever, thinking you were like a genuine TF2 fan who cared about the game and wanted it to succeed. But here I find out that
this was a ruse. This was a ruse.
Super villain laughing like, finally.
I have played my hand perfectly.
I have made videos on the internet and people have watched them.
I like the music in DeBlob, I must say.
It's so good. Oh, that reminds me. So something I'm wanting to start doing. This game has dynamic music. Every time you paint something, depending on your color, it plays an instrument in beat with the song.
Oh, it's like Yoshi.
Yeah, and the song gradually gets more and more like upbeat. It's as if you're adding instruments to it. And today I went through the first song of the game, and I took as many of those sound effects that play as possible. And something I want to do for a video to see how it turns out. I did a little test of this. I want to do that, the same thing, but instead of painting, it's just like whenever an asset comes on screen, there's like a jingle in time with the music.
It changes with the. I like that idea.
Yeah, I wanna try and do that for a video to see if it makes things any better.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it'd make something more dynamic. I'm also just I love DeBlob. It's my favorite game for a reason. It's so fucking good. I just want to take more of its aesthetic. And I want more people to know about it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
The game is cool. The game is pretty. I will agree. I haven't played it since I played on the Wii, like when it first came out.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, I need to play it again. There's so many games I need to play, dude. Help me.
Yeah, you still need to play Metroid Prime.
Oh, I know. I got to play the remaster, but
I was
just haven't
spamming
gotten
your
around
chat
to it.
the other day when you were looking for a game. I was like, you should just play Metroid Prime instead.
I know. I should just. It's so hard, man. It's tricky striking a balance between playing a game and paying attention to the chat. And if I'm playing a game and focusing too much, then I don't pay attention to the chat.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people watch me because I pay so much attention to what's going on in my chat. So I have to pick games that are very I can just kind of play with muscle memory and not give that much attention to.
Yeah,
which is why I like just taxiing around in GTA and people just watch me do that.
Yeah. That's what I like about this game, is because when I speedrun it, I can basically just muscle memory my way through the whole game.
Yeah.
And I only really have to concentrate if I'm like really like grinding out at like a world record for an IL or something. But if I'm not, I can just talk absent-mindedly while I go through the motions. Usually it's even helpful to have a conversation going, because if I don't have something for my brain to do, I can't. My hands start to act in accordance to what my brain is saying rather than muscle memory.
Yep. I get you.
Yeah.
Spore is a game I need to play too.
Oh, I have.
We make weird gangly creatures.
I played Spore Hero on the Wii. That was a fun game.
How's your pyro video doing, by the way? Someone mentioned it in chat. How's it coming?
It's performing all right. It was a 1 out of 10 for a while. It's been surpassed since by the first ARG video, but it's still doing well. I'm
good.
Happy with it. I hope it does well.
Very nice.
Something else I did today. This was my off day, but my version of an off day is doing like work that I enjoy. So I went through.
Yeah.
I went through more old TF2 history things, and I suck at the game. I went through more old TF2 history and made a list of a bunch of topics I want to cover. I don't want to spoil it because I don't want people to steal it, because I feel like people don't realize the absolute treasure trove of things that are just available if you just go digging, because no one wants to do the research.
Oh yeah, that's something I absolutely noticed is when it comes to making videos about TF2, most people don't. Did you finally get a game?
Yeah.
You were queuing that whole time?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I wasn't even noticed. I thought I was just watching you play DeBlob. Holy shit, that's insane. That is really bad.
Yep.
Given that your regions are very far apart, but like, the point. It's so frustrating because like that was never a problem before Meet Your Match, because you could just find a Valve server in the browser and then both join at the same time and start playing together immediately. Like this was never a problem. Just having to wait. What was that? 20 minutes
Something
to start
like
playing in another fucking game.
Yeah.
That's already halfway over, mind you.
Yeah, it's already 1-0. We're just in the middle of the second game.
Yeah, it's already halfway over, and it looks like you're getting stomped. So enjoy playing for 4 minutes.
Yes.
We'll be fine. We got it.
I will say that it's gonna. Oh god, I am motivated now more than ever to get this fucking video out because of what's been happening the past few days in the matchmaking system. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's so frustrating too because it's been and Richter mentioned this to me the other day. You know, it's been such an uphill battle to get people to acknowledge that, like, oh yeah, this is actually not good, right? It's not a good thing that servers are always half empty or these queue times are ridiculous every time Valve updates the game. This happens, right? Like, this is just normal, and it should not be normal. And it's like, if this was happening in any other game, people would be fucking pissed, right? Like, yeah, we want to play the new content. Sorry, can't.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I kind of made a similar tweet where I was just in response to the wonderful work that Katami and the other Bring Back Quick Play people have done. Where, like, so many people, and I feel like there's going to be revisionist history about this, because I already feel like it's getting swept under the rug how many, like, generally people, but also just top community figures said, no, don't talk about the quick play stuff, don't make it a movement, it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to do anything, it's not going to matter, stop talking about
articles
it.
day one.
And
No, it's all. I'm already seeing the revisionist history happening.
And, like, and those people all have to eat crow, because it 100% is, even if it doesn't result in gameplay changes, like, they were acting like no one was going to care, it doesn't matter, stop talking about it, and you know, I feel like that's not true. This is a crazy, I didn't know that you could just do that in the middle of the match. That's wild. You could just go up here and play a fucking shooting gallery in the middle of the match.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I feel like this should not be active while the match is happening. It probably would have been a change I'd make. It's a nitpick though.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you get like mini crits or something. I don't know. Nobody does it. It's not worth it.
The amount of
like,
time you have to sink into it to get the mini crits is not worth it.
It might be a decent like spawn camp deterrent. Like if you're getting spawn camp for a minute straight, it's like fuck it, let's all get mini crits.
Well, I mean, you can just play a different game as you get spawn camped. You don't have to play the real one.
Yeah, I'll just open
Play
up
the shooting
lobby.
gallery.
That's true.
Oh, that works too. Someone in chat just said, being queued for 30 minutes is boring. It's the hottest take I've ever heard.
I actually enjoy it.
We have captured the
Not playing the video game is
I
boring.
love not playing the video
Fuck.
game. It makes
Yeah,
my
my-
hours look so much higher than they are, realistically.
True. I'm no, it's basically just like a gooning punch card. You know, it's just you get all these different periods. It's like they want to, Valve are trying to hook you up.
Yeah.
Gooning punch card.
Yeah, it's like every time you're sitting in queue for 30 minutes, it's like what else are you gonna do?
Justy, I'm going to pose to you the same question I posed to Wheezy. Do you think that you could get a 20 kill streak in TF2 while jerking off?
Huh?
You heard me.
Do you think that I could do that?
Yeah.
No, I gotta let's listen. I take my gooning very seriously. I can't multitask.
All right. You and Wheezy both said no, and I feel like
I know. I said, can I take my hand off my dick? Because if I can't, then I can't move.
no. I
right?
said
It's
you
like
could
you
take it.
either move or
I said you could take it off for 20 seconds at a time.
But then the ref slaps me. It's like, what's the cooldown period?
No. The ref slapping you is just a signifier that you've lost.
Okay, how about this? What if I have to nut and get a 20 kill streak in like one life, and however I do it is up to me?
My God, what
I
is
will
this
accept
fucking
that.
hypothetical?
I will accept that a part of the hypothetical if you also allow me to mod it and say that you get to be in an El Maxo style challenge video. As a matter of fact, it is El Maxo. El Maxo makes a
Okay.
challenge video.
I'm like,
no.
because I'm just thinking like, okay,
what?
what if I get like 10 kills as like a spy, and then I go cloak and dagger in the corner and just go, just like to do part 2 of the challenge, and then come back and finish it off. The kills, not the
I would love a April Fool's El Maxo video with this concept. I think it would go. I think it would go hard. He should come back just to do that.
It should be an.
Did you guys enjoy playing for 3.5 minutes?
Oh yeah, it was great.
I think it was great. I had a lot of fun.
I wonder if there will be people in the game.
Hey, you waited 20 minutes to play for 3.5.
This does not.
should
This
do the
definitely doesn't look like a TF2 map. Can we be real? This looks like Session. Have you guys? Do you guys know about the skating game Session?
We need to do the gooning challenge on Manhole.
That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny joke that you just made. I approve.
I played on this one. It's very claustrophobic.
Can I
Yep,
show you guys what this? I'm gonna pull
cramped.
up what this looks like, real quick. Do you guys know Session, the skating game?
No.
This game looks like the fucking thing. It looks like this. It looks like this with a shader applied to it. This is sorry. I just realized it's not on screen with my dumb ass. This looks It looks like this. Why does it look like it's out of like a completely different game? If you told me these were screenshots from the same game, I would believe you. That's insane. Oh hey, there are actually people in this game.
Yeah.
I like Session's controls a lot, but I also it was supposed to get a lot of things that it didn't get in its development. It's very unfortunate because I actually really like playing Session.
I don't like how skinny all of the staircases are. It's not good for a game
I
like
completely
TF2.
agree. Yep.
Everything's super claustrophobic.
That's my main critique of the map is like there's such a tunnel system, but like no one wants to use it because you're on the low ground, and if you want to get up or if you fall below and you want to go back up, then it's just like very, very skinny pathways up.
Yeah, it's not
easily spammed out.
Not good.
I think a lot of the main points, like the fights you get where it's like fucking 76 explosive classes, I think it can be fun, but it's not ideal.
Not great.
Are there? At least there aren't sniper sight lines.
No, that's true. That's like a benefit
of it being claustrophobic.
Yes, I'm not even kidding. I would rather have a claustrophobic map than like a Citadel extremely open map.
Oh, for sure.
Because the meta of just like power class spam, it's annoying for sure, but it's better than fucking sniper hell.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta make myself get back to work on this. Y'all take care.
Wait, how long is the video?
It's about 1 hour 15 minutes runtime.
Jesus Christ! Wasn't this supposed to be like the small one?
Yeah.
Okay, so it sucks because listen, it's so annoying because you can't just say to someone, "Hey, the matchmaking system is broken. Do this, this, that, and that to make it work again." Like if I don't explain this to people in a way that is extremely clear cut, then you're just going to get more of the responses that we've been seeing to that open letter getting put out of like, well, I don't have any problem. Like, you have to really spell it out for people as to what's broken and why.
It's so stupid that people say that, because it's like, first of all, the world doesn't revolve around you. But secondly, just being like, well, I can get into a game and the waiting isn't that bad. It's like, yeah, but it could be better. So, like, why do you just not want an improvement? The
number one thing I say is just go play on a community server, and then just literally you'll immediately see the difference, and then you can ask, is that preferable or not? And that's like the best way I get to illustrate it. But then usually the people saying that have like they don't play community servers at all, so they don't know.
I wonder if they even play the game sometimes.
I mean, a lot of the people that comment on this shit likely don't. The other angle, and this is what I was talking with you a while back, Lucid, is like, you know, kind of building the initial motivation, the intro to the video, you know,
yeah.
Where I mean, and then I'm just sticking with what I had of like, hey, you know, the game is not in a good state because this is your typical gameplay cycle. Get into server, 5-minute stomp, all is downtime, constantly uneven team sizes. Every time Valve updates the game, you just don't get to play the new content because the matchmaking system breaks. Like, this is not acceptable. This is not okay. And there was a time before 2016, when the video game did not do this, we should go back to that.
Yeah.
And doing so is very easy. Like, it's not that much work on Valve's part.
Have you considered describing it as a glitch?
What,
So,
like the
I mean-
like fucking Wreck-It Ralph?
I mean,
like,
I literally
it's
describe it as like malfunctioning because like
Yeah, it's
that's
not
what the game
working
is
as
doing.
intended.
No, it is working as intended, but the intentional functionality is malfunctioning. Like if that makes sense. I mean, teaser spoiler for people watching. Like the game is literally broken right now, and that's not an exaggeration. That's just true. Because right now we are using a skill-based matchmaking system for casual mode. Okay, what does a skill-based matchmaking do? How does it function? Okay. It builds teams first based on skill and then loads everyone into the server at the same time, and then the game starts after everyone has connected and is active. Team Fortress 2 does not do that. The games are allowed to begin before everyone finishes connecting, and, well, I mean, that's just it. Games are allowed to begin before, and players are allowed to come and go as they please, right? Which is completely antithetical to a skill-based matchmaking system. So, the team that has their players load in faster is automatically going to have the advantage. Every single time. And so whichever team has their players load in faster is the team that's going to win because they had the extra setup time, they had the extra prep time, and then once the steamroll starts, games last for 3.5 minutes, the losing team keeps bleeding players all the way until the end of the game, and then you just re-queue again. It's literally broken because Valve made the matchmaking system do antithetical things.
Why are there rats on the ground in this map? Who thought that was a good idea? Did anyone else?
You just wanted...
Have you noticed
Wait, you
this?
don't like rats? You don't like the rats?
I don't like the rats. No, I don't like the rats.
You need
in this
rats.
map.
You need rats. Anyway, shit like that. I have to lay out shit like that. Otherwise, people will go, "Well, no, this is fine. What are you talking about?" So,
I mean, I feel like people are going to say that regardless.
You know they will.
Yeah,
I've been debating doing a. I'm actually curious, like, what the propensity of that is, because it obviously does. It's a massive problem. It should be avoided. I'm curious. I want to do like a study, and I've considered this, of doing like 1,000 games of TF2 and just seeing like what percentage of maps do you get on, like what's the average game length, what percentage of them can be considered stomps, and I'm curious if like it might be like 30%. It might be like a crazy fucking number.
it's higher than that. It's at least half. Oh, it's at least half.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's like a quarter to a third probably.
So don't play payload.
Okay, fair enough.
Just exclude payload from that pool.
Sure. I mainly play payload, so that explains.
So if you just don't play payload, if you're playing control point or 5CP, attack, defend, 5CP or King of the Hill, it's almost always a stomp, just because the matchmaking system really fucks up those game modes. Payload works better because a stomp is forced to match the pace of the cart or like the sheer length of the map. You know, especially multi-stage maps. So like you're playing for a longer period of time, so it doesn't really feel like a stomp. But if you go over to 5 control point, a game lasted a minute and a half because of a stomp, and then that's just it. The server resets. Or King of the Hill, you know, you're playing a game for at maximum 18 minutes, and that's assuming the clock is completely run down for both teams for all 3 rounds, which just never happens. So you're almost always playing for less than 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, you are right. Because I stopped queuing 5CP for that reason, and then I forgot, like, okay, that just fucked with the ratio. Yeah, that's actually the reason.
Yeah, I mean, because the matchmaking system utterly ruins King of the Hill and 5 control point maps, so no one touches them. And it's like, we wonder why everyone flocks to payload, because guess what? It's the only game mode that lets you play TF2 for longer than 10 minutes at a time.
Maybe, what if all this, like, talk about it is just people only playing payload and they play nothing else?
Well, yeah,
I think that is
probably
component.
a huge
And, like, it's still a problem, but it
it's-
isn't as big of a
And
problem with
I
payload.
also do think, like, if we're being real, it's also just people being contrarian to Zesty's perspective.
Yeah, but that always happens.
No, but like that's like I think like proportionally, I think that's like most of the people. Like most of the time when
sure.
I think most of the time when people are like, oh no, casual's fine, they are just trying to spite Zesty, genuinely.
Maybe.
I do think people do believe that, but I think they are actually the minority. Especially in a place like Twitter or Reddit. Like the same goes for like someone made a stupid fucking tweet about the god-awful sniper cosmetic with horrible paint regions. Or not a tweet, they made a post on Reddit that was like, guys,
yeah, I saw what you were talking about.
It's so, like, it's not even that bad. And, like, which one's the real one? It was, like, obviously one or the other was on the correct team because they didn't do the thing correctly.
Or they show a picture of, like, the new spy heavy, and they're like, how do I know what team he's on? Or how do I know what class this is?
And it's like
Yeah, it's
that,
like very
you're clearly
obviously dishonest.
Yeah, you're clearly being dishonest, and like I feel like that's genuinely most of the people who disagree with who are contrarian.
No, yeah, I mean, if Uncle Dane was making all the videos I was making, then people would be way more on board with making the game play better, but I'm the one.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
It's frustrating. It's really frustrating that, like, it is. It's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm it's like I'm the only guy in the room that isn't pissing his pants, and like I'm looking around at everyone like pissing their pants, and it's like a meme
joke.
where they're all pointing at me
for
like being the guy for not pissing his pants. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't be pissing our pants, guys. Like maybe there's something wrong here, but they all go like, oh shut up, you're this big fucking, you know, they just ignore it. It sucks being like the only voice in the room when there are so many other people with really big voices that just refuse to say anything.
Well, yeah, and
or
then
are openly contrarian to me and are incredibly resistant to me, even though the shit that I'm saying is just true. Like this is a problem.
Well, no, it's also like it's like Chicken Little, which is a funny comparison, but it's like Chicken Little where it's like it's actually like it's not really like Chicken Little because Chicken Little was also wrong the first few times he said the sky was falling, but it's like people don't want to admit that your shit is correct because they're like, oh, the guy who's not pissing, we don't like the guy who's not pissing his pants, you know, we don't like those people, we don't like that guy, so we don't want to say that we don't say I guess pissing our pants is okay because the guy we don't like is not pissing his pants, so I guess you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
It's
no,
like,
yeah, you're making sense.
It's like everyone hates Chicken Little because Chicken Little says the sky is falling, even though the sky is obviously falling, but everyone didn't like Chicken Little anyways, so I guess the sky isn't falling. It's like, no, the sky's still falling. It doesn't matter who said it. Or at least it shouldn't matter,
Yeah,
but it does.
No, it does. And probably it matters to more people than it doesn't. People have a very difficult time isolating ideas from where they first heard it and who they must associate it with.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's stupid.
That's just a human thing, though. I think they're dumb.
It is.
It's so stupid.
And I mean, and thing is, and the whole thing with like me aside, the much bigger issue in why the game has been in this state for so long is I know I keep circling back to this, and people are fucking tired of me hearing me say this shit, but it really is like this constant, persistent, almost mandatory positivity around the game. And if you ever point out something wrong or a flaw or you're critical of anything added to this game, a very vocal contingent of people will just shut you down, and at every turn will try to shut you down because you're being critical of something they like. And that's been a problem in TF2 even before Meet Your Match. It's so frustrating that like the community is its own worst enemy in that regard, where the game could be so much better if it wasn't taboo to point to things that are broken or things that are wrong.
And
I think it's slowly becoming less taboo as time goes on. I'm seeing that now.
It is. I mean, because I mean,
yeah,
a little bit.
I'm seeing the tide shift a little bit more for sure.
But I thought like every conversation we've ever had has been about how the tide is shifting away from people discussing the game's issues.
Oh no, hang on. Well, there's a difference, right? So there's a difference in the attitude and a difference in the frequency of conversations. So, for example, I think like the discourse era for TF2 is dead. It's not happening. The people around it are getting like way too fucking rowdy, and no one wants to deal with it. So it's dead. But when it does get talked about, people are more inclined to be negative, and they're more inclined to deal with the issues facing.
I don't know how both of those things can be true.
Of course, they can be true. It's like the frequency is going down, but like when it does happen, it's people are less wishy-washy and they're more straight and to the point. I think you can absolutely, yeah, of course it's happening.
Easy, it's happening now, and people are being wishy-washy. That's what we've been talking about.
So I think
I
the
don't
frequency at which the wishy-washy happens has not changed. That's always been the same. But I am noticing more people, and even on fucking Reddit of all places, being more openly critical of what's being put in the game, especially with this update. Like I hadn't seen that much before, and it's like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, when this update came out, a lot of people were making posts of like, wow, this is really not good. Mm-hmm. And so like there is a palatable shift in the discourse.
It's not massive, but you can notice.
No, it's not massive, but it's definitely a noticeable shift, and I think it's just because it's been just a consistent sore on our butts, you know.
Well, you know what they say, it's like slowly all at once, and I feel like we're nearing the all at once. I don't know how you deal with this map load issue without either pruning maps or changing the matchmaking. I don't know
Seriously.
how you deal with it.
No, yeah, I mean, up until now, I mean, so Valve
It's
still
reaching a
hasn't
breaking
fixed. Yeah, I mean, it is broken. It breaks every time Valve puts maps in the game, and then they have to step in and put some kind of band-aid on this. And, like, they still haven't done that. Like, if I try to queue North America, I still wait 30 minutes to get into a game. Like, that's just still happening from this weekend. It's fucking ridiculous. And, like, they still haven't come in and fixed that. And I mean, that's what happened last year with Scream Fortress. It was like that for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
hello? This sucks. It's a problem.
This year is going to be crazy. I'm so happy. Not happy. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how bad Scream Fortress. I have like a morbid curiosity, like watching a
too.
baby getting murdered on Live Leak. Like that kind
Oh
of
my
curiosity.
God.
Jesus.
Like,
Maybe not that curious.
I don't know how you have 180 maps in rotation. You have the stricter ping limits, which have been imposed because of all the new server locations, and you have like multiple people only queuing 3 maps at a time because of the shitty contract progression system.
It's going to be
Scream
bad.
Fortress.
It's going to
180
be
maps.
really bad. Yeah, it's
So
going to
I
be
am-
over. We have 177 right now, including. So we have 55. Yeah, 177 without new Scream Fortress maps. On top of the 10 more they're going to add, so it's going to be like 187 maps in the rotation,
Yep.
assuming 10 minimum, right? On top,
They only
of
did
the
like
NVM
8
maps.
last year. Yeah, on
Okay,
top
well-
of the MVM. Yeah, and MVM's going to be more popular around that time. So
Yeah,
you're
so
going to
it's
have
gonna
a more dispersed queue.
Yeah, and because MVM and Casual use the same game coordinator, the player base is going to get stretched even thinner and put more load on the matchmaking system. It's going to be a shit show if they don't do anything.
Spud, the summer update's really bad. I wouldn't recommend playing the game if you're playing the game expecting the summer update to be good. Thank you.
I think Blowout's a good map. Go play Blowout, and that's it. Like, Blowout's the one good map. But then if you only queue for that one map, you'll be in queue for an hour.
Yeah, so just don't play the game.
Yeah, I also have a very morbid curiosity. It's like, just how bad is this going to be? Because quality of the content aside, it doesn't make a difference if you can't play it.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I don't know.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I'm anxious. I'm anxious about this. We'll see.
I'm excited to see how people cover it. That's
I mean,
that's my
It's
excitement.
going to be undeniable about how bad it's going to be.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it seems like, at least right now, like, the gimmick accounts and the YouTubers are kind of intentionally avoiding anything about the update itself and are largely focusing on, like, the little gags or gimmicks that have been laced into the game in this update. And they're kind of ignoring, like, wow, the overall content selection is pretty mediocre. A lot of the maps play like shit. The matchmaking system's broken. But there's a video game character in a dumpster on this map. 10,000 likes. You know, like they're having to scrape for things to be excited about.
The
I feel like they
engineer got a new
always do
weapon.
that, though. I feel like the number one thing they always immediately run to is the pop culture references, even when the maps are good.
Oh yeah, because that's what people get excited about the most nowadays. It's like people have been trained to get excited about crossover content in games, and so like TF2 now has a Disco Elysium reference. Whoa, you know.
Add that to the list, by the way. That was not covered previously. So.
Oh,
add
in your
that to-
video, yeah.
Add that to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
counter. I still need to make like a spreadsheet or like an update because there were like 5 other things that I missed, but I was pretty thorough. Yeah, I don't know. I have lots of thoughts. I just don't know. I don't know how vocal I want to be because I'm getting more doomery about this than I am about like most things because it's getting like increasingly frustrating rather for me. Yeah. Have you seen Weezy? Have you seen what they're doing to M2K?
Vaguely. Didn't you like stream? There was a shitload of ads, and people are like, "Dude, get a job. Stop streaming with ads."
Oh yeah, they're trying to ban him over it.
What? No,
I'm
there's
being
no
serious.
way.
They're trying to ban him
I
over it.
refuse. No, I refuse to
A
believe that.
TO recently spoke out saying he should be banned
For what?
for like,
Playing
if
too many
we're being-
ads on his
If we're being
stream?
realistic, well, they obviously can't say what because then they have to have a backbone. But realistically, the reason is because he supports hacks and technicals. That's like the real reason. But you know, it's very convenient if we can say, oh, he's mentally ill. You know, he needs help.
No, that's
the
he isn't
that's
even, he
the
wasn't even
angle.
like mentally.
There,
No, he's just,
I
like, he's just really fucking...
have seen tweets with thousands of likes saying M2K is mentally ill. He shouldn't be allowed to compete.
Fucking send those to me then. That's just crazy. I have not seen any of that. I've just seen people going like.
And M2K is sitting there because M2K is sitting there thinking like, man. Of course, there are also tweets in support of him that are also doing well. So that's good to see. But like M2K is just sitting there. He made a tweet and it was like, where is everybody? Where are the people who want to? Where are my friends who I've been competing with for years? Why won't any of them say this is bad? And every time I think about it, it just makes me sad.
Yeah, well, that's Melee for you.
So let me get this straight. They're getting mad at a guy.
They're calling him mentally
because
ill.
He played for putting ads on a video or a stream?
Yeah, he put ads on his stream and told people to go sign up for his fucking HelloFresh or whatever. And people say
he was streaming a tournament.
Yeah.
There was like a tournament streaming on his channel, and then people were mad because there were too many ads.
Yeah,
and
then he wasn't allowed to go. He wasn't allowed to go to a recent tournament for that reason. So then he signed up anonymous.
Why?
He signed up anonymously for a different tournament, and then Reddit threw a hissy fit that he was there.
I think we need
why
to
YouTube because he
stop
supports
listening to
tax
Reddit.
articles. That
he's
is
just like a bald Marth player. Like what?
He's not. He's one of the fucking goats of the game.
Yeah, I know he's like one of the five gods.
He's one of the greatest players. He is contender for the goat of the game. Like a genuine.
He's like top 5.
Yeah,
top 5.
He's like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if we're like using a basketball analogy. But like I
don't know sports ball.
That's fine. It's absurd, and every time something like this happens in Melee, I look at the fucking TF2 community and I worry that it'll be that way in 5 years. Like
it kind of already is.
The MVM update's gonna come out, and it'll be dog shit, and no one will want to play it. And not a single community figure, other than the ones who always say things, will say shit, because it's not good for them to do so, for one reason or another.
It's been that way already for a long time.
I know, but it's
like,
worsening. It's gotten worse since I've started fucking being here.
I do think it is getting worse, like 100%. Like people just won't talk about it, but it's because like it's a bottom up problem, not top down, in my opinion. Like the community just gets way too fucking rowdy and crazy whenever they hear opinions they disagree with, and it's just it's not. It makes your job less fun, and we all got into this for having fun. So there's like I feel like I'm more negative than like the average person, but that's not saying much.
No, yeah, and it's to me the most frustrating thing is seeing so many larger figures in the sphere proclaim their love for the game, and though they love it, they've been playing it for years. It's like it's the best game ever made, and then they just don't say anything. They're never critical about anything Valve does with this game ever, at least not publicly. When it's like, if you just opened your mouth and just even hinted like, hey, that's not that good, or that might be a problem, like just that alone would just anything would help so much, and they just don't do it. They just don't. It's so frustrating.
One of the best things about it is one of the best things about criticizing the game is you can actually use it as an opportunity to be positive about the game. And what I mean by that is you could say, this is fucking dog shit. Here's an example in the game that does it better. And then you can talk positively about that. Then you could like do contrast or whatever. Like that's kind of the weird thing, man. I just I don't.
I don't again, it goes back to the same problem. Like they can't be negative because that's not what their audience expects from them.
I'm not sure if it might be like that. It's a way that feeds into itself for sure. But I genuinely think it's just a matter of like those people are disproportionately just like not fun. It's not fun to be surrounded by people who are negative all the time. And what happens is you end up creating an audience that is that just they don't go for that shit.
Do you think,
it's like a self-perpetuating issue, I think.
Do you think how badly do you think Germa was getting shit on when he would talk about how like updates weren't as good as other updates back in the day?
I don't. I mean, I can't say. I wasn't up to date. With,
I
don't know either.
I just wonder if it ever occurred to him that he should just stop. Like, he should just never, he should never mention when an update is bad because of the minor amount of backlash he gets in the comment section. It's just such a, it's unfathomable to me. I don't get it. I've tried, I'm like, but specifically with this update, I'm not, and not even like on like a, oh, this update's so bad it makes me angry kind of level. Just like, everyone and their mother agrees that this is bad. And there's still, like, radio silence from all major channels. It's crazy. It's wild. And I mean channel, not like YouTube channel. I mean it like media channel.
I actually don't know. Because, like, to me, this update, it fucking sucks dick. And I'm going to go in detail in that in, like, 2 days. But at the same time, whenever I look at, like, the more Chungussy people, it seems like everyone just, like, they kind of like it. Like, these people, they like Aquarius. And I polled my audience, and over 50% of them said the update is good.
Yeah, because you have to remember, your common player doesn't think that deeply about the game they're playing.
Do you think
exactly? And my point is that I think a lot of the Chungus YouTubers are like, they're basically common players who don't think much about the game. They just find wacky ways to have fun with it. And so that's
exactly
why
it too. To them, nothing is wrong.
Reason.
Yeah, to them, nothing is wrong. This is fine.
Or like minor annoyances.
And then if you try to point it out to them, they get very abrasive and resistant, and then try to say, "No, you are wrong. There's nothing wrong here."
I think that's the main problem. Actually, I don't know.
Weezy,
go ahead.
Weezy, do you think the result of your poll would be the same if you had released your video and then did the poll? Do you think it would be the same?
No, but that's because everyone parrots YouTubers' opinions because they have no individuality. They're a bunch of sheep. You can wield that in a positive direction.
I agree, and the positive direction would be to be honest. It would be to be like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't think a lot of them believe it's bad.
Really?
I don't think the average YouTuber thinks this update's bad.
Because again, they're not thinking that deeply about what they consume, and they won't think critically about these things unless you point things out to them.
I thought we just said a minute ago that they were all attempting to not talk about the update. They were talking about things around it.
Yeah,
but
some
is that not deliberate?
No, some are. Some are.
I don't think it's deliberate. That's maybe Zesty disagrees, but I don't think it's deliberate. I think it's just a matter of like, they just go, ooh, a map with water, cool, and that's their engagement. And they think, like, wow, I can make TF2's most moistest map, and they can make that a video, right? Right? Or, like, TF2's shittiest, like, Demolition's the worst map I've ever played. You're not going to hear people talking about how bad the map is. They're just going to be making, like, wow, it's so small, you can make funny memes with this. And that's, like, that's where
It's a mix. It's a mix. Like, there are some YouTubers...
majority of them aren't going to do that.
I would say the majority of the younger ones that started playing the game much later and are in the very young age bracket, like we're talking, 16 to 20 age bracket, right? But some of the older guys, they know that the game is fucked, and they can acknowledge that the game is fucked, but they don't speak about it publicly because, to them it's not worth it. But I do believe that a lot of the younger guys are having that influence, as you said. We're like, yeah, this is the moistest map, and it's funny, and here's a meme, and then everyone kind of claps their hands with glee and thinks everything's hunky-dory.
Yeah.
I just...
That's, I don't think it's deliberate. That's my thing. And I genuinely think it's just a matter of...
You don't think YouTubers are deliberately seeing, oh, these people have issues with this. People are saying, Reddit is saying this is a bad update. I will not say anything about it.
Correct.
You think that's all happening?
I think they go
for
like,
the majority
Reddit,
of people that's happening accidentally.
Yes. No, not accidentally, but they just don't care. They look at people bitching on Reddit. They're like, oh, Reddit always complains. Who cares? And then they make their funny meme video. That's what I think. I genuinely think it's just a matter of not people thinking. And also, not only that, but they don't consider the long-term ramifications of having maps like Aquarius or Citadel in the game. They don't see how this sets a larger precedent of what future content gets added.
Even when people directly tell them that is like, oh, this is indicative of XYZ. They see that.
They're not engaging in these spaces to even have those arguments. Like, they're not in fucking the TF2 culture war.
Shit. Like, even if it's not
they're
as
not looking at Reddit.
The
average, they're only looking at memes on Reddit. They're not reading fucking, like, massive 4-paragraph long essays about, like, why Beat Your Match is garbage or whatever. They're not doing that.
It is their job to be intimately familiar with the community.
No, it is. It's their
Yes, it
job to
is!
make funny videos about the game.
It is their job to just make videos. Like, they don't need to be intimately familiar to make money.
I
mean, it's ideal. I mean, it'd be good if they were.
Yeah, it's
but
ideal, but they're not.
I
They're
don't
not, yeah.
understand. Most of the people I'm thinking of have made videos that pertain to community sentiment. Usually multiple ones, several.
So
even.
Lucid. So
But they
Lucid,
don't care that much.
so if I count on two hands the top 10 biggest figures in the TF2 sphere that have a lot of pull and sway, maybe two of them would be two people that I would classify as just genuinely not engaging with the game at a deeper level and not thinking about these things.
Only two of
It's
them.
not all of them. Only two of the top 10. Yeah. The other 8 that I'm thinking of absolutely can comprehend, like, yeah, the game's not in a
Are
good
the
state.
two that you're thinking of like
It's-
shorts and or like content farm people?
don't count.
No, I kind
don't
of
think
just they're actually smaller than the ones I'm thinking of. The two guys I'm thinking of, they make full like video essay style things, and
Okay.
I just don't think they think that deeply about the game at all. And then if we go even lower into like the smaller guys, a lot of them do it either out of bad faith or contrarianism, or just flat
But they're
out
very small.
content farming. But yeah, they're small now.
They're noisy in like the TF2 like culture war part of the community, but that's actually it's a very small part of the community.
I mean,
it
yeah, there's a
actually,
massive disparity between like me and like the next tier of TF2 YouTuber, which is like the
But
people
you,
on the call with me.
Yeah, I actually well, if I just like were to compare, like, for example, like Zesty makes like extremely well made, extremely well edited videos that are like, you know, all the presentational elements are very good and they weave a coherent tale. And then like Lazy Purple just like farting on camera with good animation for 12 minutes will get 20 million views
Older.
compared to like the 500K. And I'm not even shitting on Lazy. It's like good content, but it's just the average person is not engaging with this kind of content. And by the way, the people that are, it's the same people. You know, it's like I'm just keeping it real. Like every single quick play video that has like 3,000 views, it's the same 3,000 people watching all of them. I'm just being real.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, most people, and this is why, I mean, I want to, you know, put out a video on it. I mean, I hope it just gets more people talking about it. I really do, because a huge section of the people that play this game just don't care, don't think that deeply about it.
Mm-hmm. Especially the long term, like even a lot of the more like really cool artistic elements of TF2, they fly by me because I don't really have the eye for it. But something I think I do look at is the validation of particular precedents within the game that, if played out over the long term, are bad, and that's why you have to call them out early, because if you don't, then they continue to fester, and then you let them play that note for long enough, eventually it becomes a different song entirely.
Lucid, hit tab for a second. I want to see how full your server is.
No, there's 6 people missing.
Yeah, so I love waiting like an additional minute for the setup timer
Oh, there we go.
when you can just start playing right away.
Tobuska stores.
This map is garbage, by the way. Okay, everyone in chat. Oh, it's
No.
the best map of the update. No, it's terrible.
It
This map
is the best one.
worst.
Screw you.
No, I hate this
It's
map.
the best one.
It is.
I love my meat grinder maps.
No, this isn't even a meat grinder.
Yes, it
that's my
is.
main. No, this is my main criticism of the map. It's too little of a meat grinder. It's way too big. If you look at
Nah,
all these
this
rooms,
is-
they're fucking huge.
Water looks
Nah,
awful.
this is great.
No, they're. If you look at the staircases, they're
water looks
fucking
really good.
crazy. They're insanely like they should be smaller. Everything about
Nah.
this map should be smaller.
This water looks really
Map's
bad.
good.
Zesty, this
I
water
want it
looks
to
really
be more of a meat
The
grinder.
water does not look that good. Yeah, I don't know. From a distance, it
It's
looks
just
fine.
a scrolling texture. Like there's no actual anime. It's just
From a distance,
scrolling
it's fine.
texture. Ugh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want
yeah.
this map to. I want more of a meat grinder. I want it to be more. It's just way too open. Like you go in the interior, and like every hallway is like fucking how many player models wide? Every filler room can fit the whole fucking server in there. It's crazy how big everything is.
This looks like it could have been added in Jungle Inferno.
I agree. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah. It looks
There are
very
more
Jungle
Moss Rocks
Inferno.
than Moss Rock.
Yeah, I really have to go. I said I was gonna go like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You guys take Have a
See ya.
good stream. I'm gonna go beat my head against the walls. I record this for the 7th time.
7.
Damn.
4, 3,
See, I used to do what Zesty's doing now, but I just eventually assumed that like I'm retarded and I stopped doing or remedial and I stopped doing it. And so yeah, I just like I used to be that schizo about getting my audio right, and then I stopped.
Yeah, I just bought a new microphone and it sounded better. My old microphone was trash. Also, I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. I'm getting a little frustrated. I fucking killed myself. I'm getting a
Wait,
little.
putting me on the spot for what?
I'm talking about like the TF2 YouTubers and the disparity. And
Oh, I don't
shit. Like, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that's that's all cool for like it's not because again I think the main reason we're live, right?
Yeah,
We're still live.
We're still live.
Okay. Like I probably should. I'll just say it. I have like a giant list of like all the TF2 content creators, assorted by like relative popularity, just to get like just to see where like my finger on the pulse is for like my massive 300 video idea sheet. I want to see like what do I think is more experimental and what has like a track record of actually succeeding. And so I've done a lot of research on TF2 content creators past and present to see what works out. And if I pulled up the list of content creators as we were talking about this, and just like all of them just like make fun, wacky, fun videos, and then they just like don't talk about all the big issues because it's not in the wheelhouse. Like that's not what their content is.
How?
It's not even what my content is by and large. I just
love to
delve
see
my
this
toes
list
in
because maybe you
occasionally.
just know a bunch of people I don't.
I can tell you the main people, the main ones are Great Blue, Soundsmith, Vorabay, Shunik, Uncle Dane, Sarayamon, John to Hill, and Lazy Purple. Those are the ones that have gotten, I won't say what, but those are like the big 9 right now. Yeah, like I don't, most of these people besides like Dane don't really, and Dane's like, he feels like pseudo-retired to me now. He's just making like clip dumps and shit.
Yeah, but like you mentioned John Hill and Shonen, who both of which have thrown their hat in the ring on massive TF2 discourse before.
Yeah, that's true. But Jonto, he just mainly like if the choice is between TF2 discourse or spy shit, he's gonna have way more fun having fun with
yeah,
spy
but we were
stuff.
making the
and even
point that these
Shunik
people,
doesn't.
We were making the point that these people don't. You're telling me Shonik doesn't think deeply about the game?
Nope, not really.
Are you fucking what? Are you insane?
I think all of his content, I'm not even shitting on. I think it's funny.
Chat, please
like,
tell
all
me
of his
if I'm
content is,
stupid. That's insane, right?
It's all like 99 demo nights versus one poopy big Chungus scout. Like, and I'm not even shitting on it. I think it's good. I think it's funny. But like, he's not making like fucking massive video essays or whatever.
Chat, can we press 1 in the chat if you think Shonik thinks deeply about TF2, and press 2 if you think he doesn't. I'm genuinely curious because maybe I'm stupid.
Has he ever made a video like going into like a casual TF or fucking Richter overtime style discussion about like the art style or whatever, or fucking the game mechanics? I think he plays the game and he enjoys and he's he makes good content. But it's not like he's making high art here, and it doesn't have to be high art. But no, I don't think he does.
Okay, maybe I'm stupid. It's mostly 2. I will concede because I feel like that I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid.
He's a smart guy. Like I'm not taking that away from him.
I wasn't saying he makes like Richter type stuff for the record. Richter doesn't even make Richter type stuff based off what you're saying. He talks about like I guess you're talking about like that kind of content, not necessarily about TF2. What the
yeah.
But like I don't know. Everything I've
like
seen
anyone,
from Shonik
let me
is
put it
like
this way.
like
it's my opinion that
Sorry.
anyone who makes gameplay videos as like their primary form of talking about the game, they care more about playing the game than like thinking deeply about it.
But he makes videos about the tech, like how TF2 works. Does that not qualify?
Yeah, but I guess in like a technical sense, but I feel like TF2 like discussions involve like a lot of like philosophizing, whereas like Shunik is just
that's not
it's
really
a lot
what
more
I
binary. It's like ones and zeros.
No, because this conversation started with like people aren't thinking about the game because they don't. That's why they don't care about the update. And
Yeah, but they're not thinking about like, oh, how does like this esoteric update from 10 years ago impact the game now? Like they just think like lol funny scout
but
hat.
that's a straw man. That's not what I was saying. I was just saying that YouTubers definitely think about the game they're playing and like, oh, this is good, this is bad.
Not as much as I think you might think. I genuinely think
Shonik fucking does. You think
maybe
I don't
doesn't show it
you want to look me
content.
dead in the eyes and think Shonik doesn't have like, oh, I think this is good or this is bad, even if he doesn't say it. Like
No, I think he does. I think Shonik wouldn't have a problem saying like, yeah, I think this map is good or this map is bad. I don't think he would have a problem with it. But he's not going to make dedicated videos on that because he can make like 100 scouts versus Big Chungus demo and then get like 2 quadrillion views, and it's more fun. It's way more fun, and you have a much more friendly audience, way less negativity in your life. Like
but
literally
I think that's
every single thing.
That's
Shonik should be the standard for every single TF2 content creator if you actually want to enjoy your life. I love Shonik. I think it's great.
That's just because of the way he frames those discussions. His if I remove Sniper from the game, what happens video is certainly about the game, and about balance in the game, and about a finger on the pulse. Oh, what the fuck is we talking about? Kind of discussion.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we're not kidding ourselves. It's just about the way it's framed. It has nothing to do with it. Realistically, it has very little to do with the subject matter.
True.
Like obviously, my Pyromania ARG breakdown is going to do a lot better than the video I made on my second channel. Granted, it's like a lower video. Like the video I made on my second channel about like, oh, Pyro has changed over time. It's because of the way it's framed. It's not because of the subject matter, how much I think about the game. I think it's ridiculous to assert that he doesn't think deeply about the game.
No, I think he thinks about the game. I'm just saying it doesn't manifest in his content, and the reason for that is not because it's not like a deliberate, oh, I can't give my opinions on the game type of thing. I genuinely think he just has more fun making videos that are just wacky and goofy, and he probably has some more nuanced takes, but he doesn't really find it entertaining or worthwhile to share them. And yeah, that's my opinion. He probably has them. I think most people probably have them. But they just find the other shit they're doing more fun and more enjoyable, and it brings a more healthy audience that isn't as toxic, and you're not in drama as much. Like, everything about your life is better if you avoid it.
I don't know, my audience isn't toxic, and I enjoy my life. Am I just not big enough to have an opinion? That's fair,
yeah,
if you believe.
You're too small. You're too small.
Okay.
You're Oh, I'm kidding. But,
if you had said that, I would have been like that. I'd probably disagree, but I would understand that perspective.
No, I think you're perfectly fine to have an opinion on it. I think 40,000 subs is enough. Okay, maybe 1,000, I'd be like, nah. 40,000, that's definitely enough.
Like I've certainly gotten my fair share of backlash for both things I've said and just the people who I've associated with on every side of the spectrum, which is kind of funny. But
that is true.
Like I just the backlash has never been so bad that I've been like, oh, I need to fundamentally change what I do, and I can't talk about
because
these things
you
ever
care
again.
more. That's the difference, though, because you care more, and I think you believe that every TF2 content creator. Because you're like a fucking, you're the kind of guy who's making like fucking 20-minute long videos on like esoteric farts from, or not farts, farts from
esoteric farts. Yes, that's the kind of content I want to make.
Son of a, don't clip that.
Please clip that. That's funny.
No, but that's
get you. No,
right?
I
the
get
average
you.
person isn't like, no offense, and I mean this with love. No one is autistic enough to do that, but you.
That's fair. I get you. I understand.
Yeah, and so that's my point though. Is I don't think that's just, you are way different than the average person. So I think being able to say like, oh well, I'm able to tolerate all this backlash. It's like, yeah, you have like an autistic fixation on like the craziest shit. The average person just wants to chill and play video games and fucking chill with the boys and jerk off to anime porn or whatever. It's a great life. But
to me, it's not like I wouldn't be I'm not asking this of Musel, who by the way has spoken more on TF2 discourse than like any of the people I'm thinking of, which is hilarious.
True, and he left because the community was fucking awful.
No, he came back because he came back to say his piece about the way he left because the game was bad. That's what he said. He left because the game was bad. It had nothing to do with it.
I'm being dishonest for the memes.
I left because the fucking game was bad.
It's also true that the community shat on Muzelk and like,
yeah, but that was afterwards. That was after.
Yeah.
And he came back because, and then just to say, oh yeah, the game is shit. and like we should do something about it because the game is shit. And he said, and he didn't just say
Yeah.
it once; he said it like 5 times in different videos.
Did you watch his old videos? Did you watch his old like, Valve,
Yeah.
you fucked up, meet your match? Yeah, and then
Oh, I didn't.
you
I did
see,
not see that one. But I didn't
in
see
that video, he's actually showing like Reddit posts of people saying like stop complaining. So I think that's what Zesty's talking about when he says it's been a long time issue. It's even like provable there for sure.
No, for sure. But I'm like saying like Muselk is the kind of person where if he didn't say anything, I'd be fine with it because his content has always been I just play the game. Basically, he's never been a video essay guy. He's never been like a Funk or even a Star. He's never been that kind of person. But
I feel like, here's the thing: every single person who gets into like TF2 discourse immediately regrets it because of how fucking cancer that side of the community is. I'm sorry, that's just the reality. And the only people that are willing to tolerate it are just are like they're an enigma, like you. You're an enigma.
It's not
Zesty's an enigma.
It's like I just don't use Twitter. I just never go on Twitter. And every time I do, I'm like, oh, I retweet people doing the right thing, and I quote tweet people doing the wrong thing and say this is bad. And that's the extent of it. It doesn't affect my mental health because they're not talking about me. If they're talking about me, they're talking about Lucid. They're not talking about me. I compartmentalize those things.
It's like, well, the main people talk. It's like, think about it. It's like right now, who are the people that have like dipped their toes in? It's like Indy and Kaluka and Locador and the What Show, and then they just get like fucking dislike bombed, dude. And then every content creator is like, you know what? I want to enjoy my job today. I'm gonna stay out of this.
There's more than just that.
No, that's true. That's true.
There's like plenty of people. Like throwing the What in there is crazy because the What is another person who I'd be like, oh, okay, like Great Blue is another one where like I'm never expecting Great Blue to have an opinion, like because he's never had one. I've never had never once. I've never heard Great Blue like be like, oh, I think that this part of the game is bad and should change.
Yes, he has 100%. Even in like his weapon rebalance videos, he's like, yeah, these weapons are fucking dog shit. Here's how they should be fixed.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, okay. Then in that,
or he's like, these maps are shit. Yeah, or like he's did like a Halloween tier list, and he's like, whoever made Erebus should like get castrated or whatever. Like,
oh, then yeah, okay. Then he can be added to the list of people who should be saying things when the game is bad.
Yeah, but he pivoted towards doing more fun content, and it, like again, the community has. Do you think Great Blue watches? Do you think Great Blue watches people get constantly fucking dislike bombed and have their Twitter mentions constantly brigaded, and then they say, "Yep, I want to get involved in that." Do you think that's a disincentive or an incentive?
Weezy, do you think so? So if you're saying that Great Blue pivoted because it's not fun anymore, right?
No, I think he had more fun with the wacky map stuff. He found something that it's real, and it is fun. It's it's him chilling with his friends and like, making wacky.
That was a lead up question. The real question is, does that mean that when he was making videos about like, oh, this map is shit and it's whoever made it should be castrated? Do you think he meant that, or do you think that he was doing it because it was fun?
Yeah, because it was fun.
So you don't think he actually gave a shit?
No, he gave a shit. It's just giving a shit was the most fun thing. And then he decided, actually, I think having fun with my friends is more enjoyable than giving my opinions on the game.
So Great Blue only cares when it's convenient, is what you're saying. That's
a crazy way of saying like, hey, the people whose job it is to make TF2 videos are going to do the content that is most fun for them so they can enjoy their job the most. Yes, of course. That applies to me too, by the way. I like ranting about MBM because it's the most fun thing for me. If it ever became not the most fun thing for me, then I would go towards whatever I think the next fun thing is. I'm not doing it out of any sense of like crazy fucking moral calling.
So if MBM got like worse somehow, like but like saying it wasn't fun for you, you wouldn't say shit. You would just like keep pretending like the game's fine.
I can't see a world where it wouldn't be fun for me. But yeah, if it wasn't fun, then yeah, I'd be like, that's not my place. I'll leave it for somebody else who does think it's fun. I'm not gonna purposely make my job less enjoyable.
Maybe I'm just an alien. I just don't understand.
Yeah, of course it's their job, dude. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make my job way less fun in the name of like some higher moral calling. Like nobody fucking does that shit. Nobody does.
Calling. It's like, oh, I care about this, and I want to express that I care about it.
Yeah, and then they don't care as much as like having fun with their friends. That's it. They just care about having fun with their friends more than like talking about the issues facing the game. That's it. Like there's nothing really to it. That's most people, dude. Most people, if you go to any gaming community on the planet, all the top content creators are just like wacky, funny people having fun with the boys. Because it's more enjoyable. Because that's what people like.
But like, man.
And when I say
don't
people,
know.
I don't
Maybe I'm
even mean
just, I
viewers. I
feel
mean,
like
like
a fucking alien. I just don't.
yeah, because you're making 20-minute videos on fonts from Japan, dude. Like no one is autistic as you, right? We all just chill and have fun. You have like some higher purpose with it. Just the average person.
Well, I know.
doesn't.
I made the weird thing is that video that you're talking about. I made entirely because it was fun. I did not expect the video to do well. If it did, it was going to be like a fucking...
Yeah, but you find fun. That's my point. Is you find fun in talking about like what's meaningful and what is all this, you know, like all that. Sorry, I got distracted. I loaded up your stream again. Yeah, it's just yeah, people just they just chill. They do whatever's the most fun. That's essentially
and for the record,
it.
when I
and
asked
the moment you start talking about TF2 discourse and talking about the issues facing the game not fun, this is what I mean when I said earlier about it being a like a bottom-up issue rather than a top-down issue. Like I can't speak to like whether or not Jerma wanted to speak about the issues or not, but what I will tell you is the TF2 community would have made it very fucking difficult for him to enjoy that prospect.
I don't know. What was I gonna? I wanted to say when I asked you the question about like is Great Blue basically is Great Blue being disingenuous is what I was asking. That wasn't like I wasn't trying to like trap you. To be clear, that was not. That was my that was a genuine question. I wasn't trying to get you. I wasn't trying to get you to say a clip. Like that was not the point of that question. Just to be clear.
For the record, again, I think Great Blue and Tunic should be the standard for like every single TF2 content creator if you want to have fun with your job. Like, look at, I'm just being real, man. Like, Zesty's miserable all the fucking time, dude. They literally draw him as the Grinch. They literally draw him as a Grinch, and people are like, you should be more like Zesty.
Okay, well then
you should get more into TF2 content. There's the number one guy who does it, and people draw him as the fucking Grinch.
Wheezy, can we be actually real and say that like that's definitely not his whole life, and he has like a good life, and he's only miserable when he talks about TF2 because it makes him sad.
Yeah, that makes sense. But again, if your job is talking about TF2, then you're making your job sad.
Your job isn't. We're YouTubers. We set our own hours. Our job isn't every waking moment of the day. Most people don't like. A lot of people don't like because you're acting like when fucking anybody has to speak about like not even necessarily a video, just a tweet, just anything about like hey, this is bad.
No, you're probably if you're not making YouTube videos, you are you're like doing. You're either playing the game, you're either engaging in like you're reading comments, or you're watching videos, or you're thinking of video ideas. Like the vast majority of people who make YouTube videos spend like at least half of their life having it like control their being in some capacity. It doesn't mean you're like constantly making videos, but it does mean that you're constantly thinking about like your position in the community and such.
Well, yeah, but you make a video, or you make a tweet, or you say something on a stream about like, this update's bad and it should change, and that's it. That's all.
Yeah, I think that's
all I'm asking for. I'm just saying that they shouldn't be fucking radio silent because the boogeyman fucking 3,000 people. It's a drop in the bucket to most of you. It's like oh no, they're gonna come for me. It's like what the fuck are they gonna do? They're not gonna dox you.
No, but they're just gonna make your job less fun. And if you
tangibly,
what do you mean? You don't think getting like mass fucking dislike bombed and mass brigaded is fun? You don't think having your comment section become a fucking cesspool for months is or not months, but like whenever you try to talk about these topics, you think it's enjoyable? Of course not. That's what happens.
Then you go and make a video that you enjoy, and you think, wow, at least I said the thing instead of just being radio silent for no reason.
That's what you think. The average person. And by the way, I'm not even justifying it. I'm just explaining it.
Yeah. I understand that like most people think that way, but I think that sucks. I think that's a stupid...
Then make it more fun. Then make it not shitty.
I can't. No one. It is never going to be fun. It is never ever going to be fun.
It's not going to improve. It's not the TF2 community, especially the more like
never
TF2
fun. Save TF2, fix TF2 wasn't fun. It was never going to be a fun endeavor. You guys did it because it was the right thing to do. You wanted the game to be playable.
Relatively fun. But also, like, yeah, that is true. It was just like a tweet for most people. That's
all I'm asking for. That is all I want.
Sure. Okay. Fine. I think everyone should probably make one tweet whenever But even then, I don't think the average person thinks updates like this are bad. Like again, I polled my audience. Like, over half of them said this update was
Because
good.
none of the you just said they parrot the opinions of YouTubers. Everyone they know hasn't said anything about it. Most of them don't even play the game.
Wait, so that's their no. So that's their genuine opinion. It's like, oh, they parrot the opinions of YouTubers, and no YouTuber has talked about it. Yeah, this is the most concise, accurate reading of any situation, because they're not just copying YouTuber opinions. They're just going off their own personal vibes, and everyone's own personal vibes of this update is apparently more people think it's good than not.
For the record,
That's the reason.
I have
Like,
only
why
seen
is-
negative things from people who have said
Because
anything.
you're engaging with the TF2 culture war
I
side
don't
that gets
engage
very
with
into the
shit.
minutia about this.
I don't literally don't talk to fucking anyone about TF2.
Again,
I don't engage with
think-
shit. I go on like the 2 places where TF2 players talk about shit that isn't in the
Correct.
game.
And the people that don't do that like the update. That's the crazy thing. Like, they all like the update. And my point is, I'm pretty sure, like, a massive chunk, like, even DeWill made a video saying, like, yeah, I think, like, most of these maps are, like, okay. And, like, a few good ones, and, like, I think he had, like, most of them in B tier. Like, DeWill made a tier list about it. And whatever DeWill's opinions are, just, like, you know, transpose that onto the entire community at large, and that's probably what they think.
But even DeWill has said things like, "Oh, this is bad. The game is in a bad state." DeWill doesn't, and like I know DeWill doesn't even like saying things like that, but he's done it before because he's thought it was important to do it. There have been multiple times, notably where he's done that, and he gains my respect for doing that. If he
I agree.
If he ever came to me and was like, Levi, I think that he wouldn't call me by my name. I don't know why I said that. Lucid, I think that this should change in the game. And then I went, well, you should say something about it. He said, no, because I don't want like 20 people to yell at me. And I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd just immediately be like, what? Why? Like I'd be baffled.
Listen, it isn't like 20.
Even
okay,
200. Because I'm trying to scale it depending on like the size of the YouTuber.
Here's my point. The average person, if they had, like... Zesty is, like, crazy. Because if any YouTuber had to deal with what he goes through, like, they would immediately quit. Like, I mean, and even I would do it. I would change my content, like, 100%. If I had to, like, deal with fucking getting doxxed over thinking that, like, Sniper's overpowered or whatever. Like, I would immediately fucking stop that shit. And so, I think... he is an enigma, in the same way that you making 20-minute font videos is also an enigma. Richter Overtime complaining about the fucking Steam badge for fucking 15 minutes on a live stream is also an enigma. You're all enigmas. You're all weird. You're all terminally autistic about this game, and the average person just isn't. They don't treat it like art. They treat it like a funny hat simulator that they can chill with the boys on, and that's it. There's no deeper meaning to them.
60 seconds.
I asked in the TF2 chat that we're in, and I asked like, "Is the update good?" I got two yeses, and one my inventory.
See, like again, a small sample size. You can go to my audience, and again, I'm more negative about the game on average. Again, I'm still like mostly positive, but compared to the broader TF2 like YouTuber community, I'm probably more negative than most people. And even my audience is saying that.
In 30 seconds.
Right, that's just my point. I think you guys are projecting your own sense of what you find meaningful in the game onto other people, and you just need to realize that the average person doesn't give a shit.
I'm not projecting. I'm basing this off of previous behavior. All the people I'm thinking about, I'm like, oh, you guys all said a lot of things, like
yeah, but here's the difference.
Ago.
They don't think Aquarius is bad. They think Citadel is cool. They don't mind.
All right. I haven't
Uncle
talked
Dane
to them.
probably thinks it's cool.
Uncle Dane thinks other things at the game are bad. I don't know if he thinks it's cool. I wonder.
Maybe. I don't know.
Also, hi, Hey Simply. I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while. Thoughts on about Demolition? I've heard it's dog shit. We haven't actually got to play it because
the worst map in the game. It is so bad. Like nothing is worse than Demolition in
also,
my opinion.
obviously, we're not talking about just the update. We're talking about like quick play and adjacent things.
Yes, and every single person, like, again, the What Show is getting fucking mass brigaded over, like, the most lukewarm opinions on the planet. And you think every content creator doesn't see that and go, yeah, I'm gonna stay the fuck out of this one, boys. Like, of course, fix your fucking conduct, and you'll get more people talking about these issues.
I think this has always been the case. It was the case with Faith
comes in
Fix
degrees.
TF2. It's the case with Save TF2.
Hang on, there was no backlash to fix TF2 at the beginning. Like, obviously later on it did, but at the beginning when everyone was making videos on it, there was no backlash.
I saw backlash before the movement started, so I know that there was.
It was not overpowering.
I don't think it is ever overpowering.
Okay, I mean, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. Again, like every content creator I talk to is like, yeah, bro, the quick play people are kind of fucking.
How many people have to talk about it before it's like for like the content creator just to be like, oh no, it's not worth it anymore? How many people have? To, like,
I don't know.
Like proportionally,
it's gonna vary for every. It's all based on fun. We all do this job for fun. The moment you make the job less fun, nobody's gonna do it.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. I feel, I don't know. I guess I appreciate more argument from principle rather than argument because I feel like it.
The principle is having fun.
That's definitionally not a principle.
Yes, it is.
That's like that, by that logic.
Maximizing your fun can absolutely be a principle.
I guess, but only if you were to commit to it. You'd be like, oh, if I kill someone, as long as it's fun, it's fine.
Well, I think that that argument doesn't track because necessarily. Let me qualify that. Having fun with the least amount of negative outcomes towards other people as possible. You are not imposing a negative outcome by not talking about the issues facing the game.
So you're like, oh, my goal in life, everything I want is to have fun without affecting others. That's the negatively affecting others or myself.
Correct.
Actually, just more in this case, it's just myself. It really doesn't negatively affect anyone else. But I guess like close friends or family members that have to see that person suffer, quote unquote. But I'm not saying, for the record, I'm not saying like going through that is nothing. I also know firsthand that it is something, and the people I'm thinking of are bigger than me, so they have it on a higher magnitude. But I don't know. I just it seems those all of the bad responses I've gotten to things are either like, oh, I actually did something wrong and I should have worded it better, or I made a tweet and people were upset that I made a tweet, which is as easy as just not opening the fucking app again.
Well, as it pertains to, like, for example, the quick play stuff, like, literally, I had no problem with people disagreeing with, like, the What Show's video, but I did have a problem with, like, how fucking crazy people got about it. It was such a lukewarm take. Even if you disagree with it, like, that's a polite conversation you can have. But the quick play bros went fucking nuts over it. And they continue that culture of being so nuts to the point where Katami has to be in Discord and say, hey guys, fucking chill. Right? Like, of course this happens. It happens all the time. And of course you're alienating people when you engage in that conduct. So fix your conduct and you'll get more people talking about the issues. Not you, but like, you know, like the broader, that sector of the community.
Yeah.
It's really not, like, it's not hard to be a dick. To not be a dick. Both, I guess.
I just don't think dicks should have control over whether or not people talk about things.
Yeah, it'd be great.
But that's not in the hands of the dicks. Like how much the dicks.
It's not in the hands.
It's not in the hands of the dicks. Really, the dicks are in the hands of other people. If we really like break this analogy down.
Here's the reality. Like you can say that, but again, like let's just be real for a moment. Okay, Shunik and Great Blue, they look like they're having a great time. Soundsmith, happy-go-lucky guy. Uncle Dane, he's chilling. And then Zesty, the main guy who talks about it, is literally getting drawn as the Grinch. Do you think there's any content creator who's like, I want to be the Grinch today? That is my vision. That is my future. I want to... right? Like, that's not an aspirational vision. That's not like the
for the
caricature.
record, Zesty getting drawn as the Grinch has very little to do with him being miserable. I think it's more of a meme. It's not like an indication of his personality.
No. I know what you mean. I'm mostly exaggerating for comedic effect here, but it's like, I think you get the point.
I get what you're saying.
It's a happier life. It's a happier life to just avoid it. That's why, like, how many times did you see like Moist Critical or Mudahar or Ludwig? They're all like, oh, we're going to make drama videos. And then they get in drama, and immediately they're like, yeah, I'm going to stop making drama videos. I think these people are cringe. And then you get a whole wave of people saying, oh, these people are hypocritical because they love covering other people's drama, but the moment they're inside of it, now they want to stop. And my answer to that is yes, because now they're on the other end of it and they realize, oh shit, I think I've been doing this to other people. This isn't fun. These people are toxic and mean. I don't want to deal with it. And so it is hypocritical, but oftentimes it takes going through it.
But I think you're tacitly admitting that all of those people didn't care about, like, oh, this is the right thing to do. These people should be called out because they're wrong. They were doing it because it was convenient or easy or, like, it made them money.
Fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was enjoyable to talk about, and then cultivating that audience of people became not fun, so they stopped doing it. That's it. That's literally it. It all comes down to personal enjoyment. The moment you make somebody not enjoy talking about a topic, they're not going to talk about it anymore, by and large. Right? It's why do you think people say, like, oh, don't talk about politics at Thanksgiving or like religion or whatever?
Yeah, but this would be like if Thanksgiving was forever.
Most people, yeah, but would you rather have Thanksgiving or would you rather have like fucking Ben Shapiro political debates? Like,
yeah,
what do you think the average
but
would
also,
rather engulf?
I was just about to say this as well. The difference between this and like politics is like, well, I mean, I guess this mainly applies to me, but like when people ask,
say that, but like people argue about quick play with like the same veracity as fucking Israel Palestine.
I didn't know what I was going to say.
I know.
I didn't get a chance to say
People always make the comparison like, oh, it's TF2 politics. It's like, yeah, like who decided it was that way? It's the audience. It's other people making this fucking crazy, not the content creators. They just want to play with ideas in a chill way.
Well, because it's not like I'm not expecting like the average TF2 player to have to like make a tweet or whatever like that. If like I don't know, fucking who do I know? Like Angel, like the third host of UFR. I'm not telling Angel to like, oh, if you don't make a tweet, you're like misusing your influence or what influence you have. That's not what I mean. I'm more saying like, oh, if you what's the word? If you make a statement about sorry, if you have, this would be like if a U.S. politician avoided talking about something that was like a U.S. governor was avoiding talking about issues happening in his state. People would be like, "Oh, your job is to talk about the state," and you're like, "Yeah, but it's not fun if I don't talk about the state."
No, but that's the difference. As a governor, as a senator, it is your job to represent the people. No YouTuber has that responsibility. No YouTuber has that accountability. It's nice if they do it, but the main thing the only responsibility you have as a content creator is to make good content for your fan base. That's it. Anything else is great. It's awesome. It's like a bonus, but it is not a part of the job to be a fucking public servant for the community. And it's especially not their job when you try making it hell and you make it unenjoyable every time they try to do it. So if the community fixes their fucking conduct, you're gonna get more people talking about it. But they're not fixing their conduct, so you only have yourselves to blame. I'm being real.
I don't know who yourselves is.
Just like
people who
like
are
all
being
the people
toxic.
like mass. Yeah, like all the people who dissuade content creators. Like if you cannot let people disagree and play with ideas in a polite and civil fashion on the internet, they're not gonna do it.
For the record, I'm not saying it's their job. I'm more saying when you have already decided to do it for other things, it's weird to not do it for things suddenly.
But here's the difference. It's the things that they're doing it for. They like it. They care about it. A lot of people don't care about this fucking matchmaking shit because they just fucking load up a YouTube
with it every day.
Fuck you, Hobby.
They have to deal with it every day. I don't know. I can't play TF2 without thinking about how... That's crazy.
But the average person literally doesn't care about that. Like, again, we would not be talking about this at all if, like, Zesty wasn't making videos on it. Straight up.
Well, that's because I wouldn't know about it, but that's also part of the problem.
Yeah, but here's my point, though, is, like, a lot of people, they just... Again, like, do I think matchmaking is shitty? 100%. But, like, would I devote, like, hours of my life to talking about it? No, and I wouldn't. And the reason why is because, like, I load up a YouTube video, and, like, yeah, do I want the game to change? And am I gonna... make references and say that it should be changed 100%, but am I going to deviate from my job and take time out of my day to take time out of my day away from the content I like making to talk about an issue that I don't care about that much? That is what content creators are thinking when it comes to a lot of these issues facing the game. The update's kind of shitty. Number one, most of them don't even think that. Number two, the ones who do don't really care. They think, better luck next year. And that's it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But because you guys care very deeply about the media you consume, this is what I mean by the projection, is I really do think you are projecting your values and your interests onto other people. When in reality, the average person just treats video games like, I don't know, like fucking going to the bar. Or like, I don't, just like chilling with the
I'm
boys.
having the same kind of like, I don't know, culture shock's probably the wrong word. But like the same kind of feeling I did when like I realized that like YouTubers don't, like they don't care about the content they make more often than not. Like I had a similar like, oh, you guys do this for a living and you don't really like give a shit.
Care in what way? Define care.
As in like, oh, if they're like, oh, I could have made this video better. It's like, oh, but it would have been inconvenient for me. It would have made my quality of life worse, so I didn't.
Yeah.
And like
that's most people.
That is,
you're right.
I agree that that's most people. I'm not sure if that makes it okay or good. I'm not okay. Okay is not okay is a moral statement. I don't think it's moral.
Yeah, it is a moral statement.
I mean, like, I don't think that it. I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure if it is good in the long run to view your work that way.
I think it is. If the alternative makes you less happy, then don't do it. That's my opinion.
Aw. So you did fix TF2 like thinking that it would be like it made you happy to do that. And if it was if it made you any less happy, you would have stopped. You wouldn't have done it.
It depends, right? So like I got a lot of great happiness and feeling like I could help the community and help it in a positive way. Yeah, so like that was enough to carry it, even though I was taking time out of my day and I canceled over $10,000 worth of sponsorships just to run that because I cared about it so much and I thought that'd be awesome to hopefully impact the game in a meaningful way. That to me is fun. It's enjoyable. But when it suddenly became not fun and not enjoyable, then yeah, I shut my mouth about it.
Aw, that's... I don't know. I just, I guess I understand it. I just can't empathize with it. It's very... Maybe one day I'll get it. I don't know.
That's what I mean by the projection. You're projecting your own...
I know, right? I know. Well, it's not projection. I know that it's because I believe... I'm being consistent. It's not a projection. I'm not saying, like, oh, everyone should think like me. I'm saying, oh, I understand that people don't think like me. I just don't get why you wouldn't. I understand. I'm not saying everyone should be like me. I'm just not sure. There's a disconnect on like, oh, why is fun the be all end all? Fun to me it seems shallow. But maybe that's maybe
most
I just
people are shallow.
Oh, well that's also.
Do you think more people? Again, there are more people who like the Aquarius map than like think it's like a or whatever, right? Like you know what I'm talking about? Like you know what I mean? There are more people that just like enjoy the shallow engagement. Like the three most popular TF2 content creators are like Soundsmith, Grape Blue, and like Vorabay. And like again, all the people. Hang on, we'll go back to the list. Like Grape Blue, Soundsmith, Vorabay, Shunik, Uncle Dane, Sarayamon, Jonta Hill, Lazy Purple, and then the ones below that are Fat Magic, Sin, Miggy, Shork, Fish, and Solarlight. Like basically none of these people, besides like Solarlight, are routinely getting into arguments about the game. And even then, like it doesn't manifest that often in Solarlight's content. Even Fish has kind of tapped out. Even Fish is like, yeah, this is cancer, I'm done.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you, again, but this wasn't like everyone wanted to make make content like this before and have these types of conversations, but the community kept going fucking apeshit. There's been like a slew of conduct issues, and nobody wants to deal with it anymore. I saw who was Mooney in chat said something earlier. Yeah, not everyone is invested enough in the issue to care about. Not everyone is invested enough in the issue to care more about the discussion than making the enjoyment of fostering a community / making content. Completely correct. That is 100%. Right.
I understand. It just means that when like if in the future, if something else happens, right? Like I don't know what the fuck it could be, but something happens in the TF2 community, and all of a sudden everybody starts talking about it, and I'm gonna be thinking like, oh, they don't actually. If it weren't fun, it could be. If it weren't fun, they would stop, and that just makes me sad.
Yes.
That just makes me like
You are
profoundly
completely
sad.
right. If having discussions about the game turn from like, oh, this is an interesting video, I feel like making it, to just like an endless cesspool of fucking community bullshit, then yeah, you're gonna have way less people talking about it. And I think that's fair. Stop having the community turn shit into a cesspool. Like, what the fuck? Just like let people play with ideas in a public manner, in a civil and polite way, and enforce a conduct of doing that, and you'll get more people doing it.
Also, we have to do MGE, by the way.
People have just been going fucking apeshit over everything.
We have to do MGE, by the way.
Oh, we do have to MGE. You're right.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm not angry at you. I'm just sad. That's just kind of it. Just makes me sad.
I completely I understand your sadness because I do think it is an overall negative for the community. But I'm not gonna. I do not believe there is a moral imperative.
I'm not saying. I don't think it's moral.
No, I know. Sure. Okay. Even a practical imperative. I do not believe that there is one of them for content creators to like purposefully make their job less fun in the name of like addressing community discourse or whatever. If the community
I'm sorry, Alan. Yes, you do have to walk for 30 seconds from spawn. I'm not just bad. That was like the most direct math that I know to get to the end of the point.
I don't. That's a good point. Can we MGE on demolition? I'm not sure if we can do that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go to an MGE server.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll do that. I was just kind of memeing.
Good quality stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like. Yeah.
Did it? Rubber Ducky in chat. I do feel like a lot of TF2bers just give a more half-assed opinion on something on social media because they're not very passionate about the current topic. That is 100% correct.
I would take that again, over nothing. I would take a tweet over literally radio silence.
Yeah, but now they're not even giving half-assed opinions. Now they're not even doing that because they keep getting shit for it. So it's like not only do they not care about the topic much, but even if they don't care, but they're like, fuck it, I'm in a position, I'll say something. They get dogpiled for it.
Literally the Tyler the Creator tweet. How the fuck are
when
you
your job? Hang on. When your job is on the internet and interfacing with the community, just like turn off the computer. Basically what you're saying is I'm going to purposely make my job less fun. I'm going to make my hobby less fun. And then the solution to that is to turn off the computer and like ditch my hobby for a while. Like, why impose that onto yourself when you can just continue doing all the fun shit that's related to your hobby? It just makes sense.
Are we
eating now?
Yeah, we can MG. I just don't understand. I'm not upset at you. It just makes me sad. How do you
take the fun pill? Okay, you're the guy. Yeah, I hope you understand. Okay,
I get it.
Because like I understand where you're coming from, and that it's going to lead to the degradation of the community. If everyone operated differently, then the community and the game would be better for it. And I completely agree with you. But I do not believe that there should be an imposition on anybody to purposefully make their job or hobby less fun in the name of dealing with like toxic assholes in the worst part of the community every single day.
I'm not saying they should be forced to do it or that they're morally wrong for not doing it. To be clear, that's not what I'm saying either. I'm not saying
when you're saying people should make tweets, like a should is
it would be better if they did. It would be better. The life, the overall everything would improve.
So they should do it.
If they did, things would be better.
So they should. So they ought to do it.
Yes.
Okay. To me,
I'm not saying if they do not do it, they are wrong.
Ought is very much an imperative.
No, it's not morally. I'm not saying they're bad people for not doing it. I'm saying that they have the potential to do good, and they are choosing not to. If they did good, their good would be done.
Correct. But again, this is like it's almost like donating to charity. Right, it'd be a great thing if people donated to charity.
It would be like donating to charity if you're a millionaire.
But you're not a millionaire.
No, in this hypothetical, you are because the regular person donating to charity would be like if Angel did it. If Angel made a tweet, that's the regular person.
You're not. That's my point. Is because even though you might get like 1% pushback, that 1% is fucking noisier and tears up your notifications harder than the 99% that are sitting there just chilling and enjoying your stream or your content or whatever. Also, wait, hang on. Is this like Monkey server?
Oh,
like
shit,
what's with
shit.
the?
There's boobs on my screen. There's ASCII boobs on my screen. I'm gonna try and find a different one.
Yeah, I see your point of view, like 100%. And by the way, not only do I see it, I agree it's completely correct. It's just I put the onus on the community to stop being toxic as fuck, and just let people have conversations with civility and grace and compassion instead of just like non-stop hostile aggression. And if that's going to be the response, you'll get more people talking, and the game will be better. But if you're not going to do that, and the community is just going to devolve into a cesspool every single time there's a minor disagreement on everything, well, like, no one wants to put their dick in that beehive, and I don't blame them.
Can you join me?
Yeah, I'll join. Give me 1 second. Let's get 'em. I will, like, 20 owe you as soldier, but everything else I'm bad at.
No, do scout 1v1.
I'm really bad at scout. It's my worst class. But
what the fuck? Like, of course you're gonna 20 owe me as soldier. You're gonna beat me as any class. You're better at the game than me.
You could beat me as
At least
scout.
if you... No, I won't beat you as scout. I'm bad.
Hang on. It's not showing up in my friends list.
What?
Yeah, like my friends section of...
How do you get the IP? I can just give you that. I forget the thing.
I don't remember. I haven't been on a... Oh, wait, hang on. I see it. I see it. We're good now.
Okay.
Jubilee should do a 1 Zesty Jesus versus 20 TF2 players discussion.
I would pay. That's the kind
that
of...
would be funny. That'd be a great
video.
video idea. Holy shit, that's actually such a banger. Somebody needs to do that.
It'd be like the Skip Bayless. Zesty's like... Actually, no, because Skip Bayless is just wrong about things, so I can't even... They did it... it wasn't them, but I think, Bleacher Report did like a Skip Bayless faces like a bunch of LeBron stands or something, and that was great. Isn't that just the pit? No, because it has to be like TF2 players that people know or something. I could get 20 TF2 players in a room. I might have to fuck around and do that. I could get 20 TF2bers to debate Zesty on things, even if they don't believe it. I could get them to just steelman it for the content.
No, they won't even go on UFR, dude. They're not going in like a dedicated fucking Jubilee style
like,
video.
I'm not talking about like the what. I'm talking about like just I could just get a bunch of people.
I'm not even... Yeah, the what would be one of the more likely people. Just like, you're not getting like Soundsmith.
I wasn't expecting to. What the fuck? I wasn't gonna. I was just expecting to get 20 people who are YouTubers. Like, I wasn't talking about like.
The what is somebody who's like very willing to have conversations, but even like, again, every YouTuber is noticing this. Where like the climate's just getting way too heated, way too aggressive, and it's not fun anymore. Like you killed it. You can't have philosophical discussions about the game anymore without people losing their fucking minds.
Look, Hey Simply is here. Hey Simply will debate Zesty. We'll get Hey Simply.
Will do it.
We'll get Would you do it?
No. What would me and Zesty even debate? Like, I think Cascade's
because
a good map.
That's the fun of those videos, is that half of the people say like dumb shit that doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know what do me and Zesty disagree on about the game.
No, you just make it's a Jubilee video. You just make something up. You don't actually believe it. You're just like
So I just
okay,
do what
so
you
the
do
art
in
style.
Grip.
I agree that the art style is dying, but the banana hat should be in the game. That's what you'd open with.
True.
That's what you
Hang
do.
on, isn't that more so because people are afraid to do so rather than genuine hostility? Well, what are they afraid of? Like, they're afraid of their job not being fun. That's like the main reason.
Backlash.
Yeah, because it makes their job less fun. Like, that's the... Yeah.
I think that making videos is often not fun.
There are people out there who enjoy the backlash. They enjoy the combativeness.
I think that there are parts of making videos that, like, you and other YouTubers I've talked to have said explicitly isn't fun, but they still do it.
Oh, yeah, because I think the overall end product is more fun. And, like, also, what else am I going to do with my time?
What do you mean? How can the end product be fun? I thought that the fun is in the action. The fun isn't in what comes out of it.
No, you're totally wrong. This is like a you thing, okay? It's like the Vince Gilligan quote. Like, I don't like writing, I like having written. Yeah, it's like that.
Interesting. Also, yeah,
that's me. I don't like making YouTube
arena,
videos.
by the way,
I'm trying to join, but it's not letting.
Just hit.
It's not letting me join.
Add and then hit 1 on your keyboard.
Oh, sorry. I fucking. My bad. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, I spaced out.
It's okay.
I was thinking about boobs. Oh, holy shit! I'm lagging.
Yeah, it's on Tokyo. I also gave myself...
Oh, right. Holy shit, I have 200 ping!
I'm still gonna lose.
I
This
have
is gonna be really
200
bad.
ping! Holy shit! Yeah, you have to get at least one.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting 20 out.
Yeah.
There's no way.
If I lose, holy shit, this is so bad on my screen. You have no idea. This is like this is the worst shit ever.
This is bad.
Holy shit. Holy.
69.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to hit where you are actively or like where you're going to be.
You put your cursor where you think I'm going to be, and then you hit it.
I don't know if that works.
I don't know. I've never looked up a scout guide in my life because I'm like my favorite game mode's payload and.
No,
Scout
I mean
is
like
so
I
rare.
wasn't talking about for Scout. Scout is hit scan. You just put the cursor there. I meant like because of the lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Okay. I hit you with my bat, but the 200 ping, it's not registered.
No, I think I took damage, but I still had health.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
On my screen, I didn't see a damage number.
Done. I'm being roasted in the chat because I'm bad at the game. This is not good. This is one of the worst things that's happened to me. I can't be dominated by a banana.
Sure you can. You can be dominated with a banana. Have you ever tried that?
No. Didn't we have was it you or someone else that I had the conversation with about like what the best fruit to stick up your ass was? Was that you?
Probably a banana. That sounds like a me conversation.
Okay, I was just making sure. So I was like the banana would
I think it was
disintegrate.
because like a vegetable, that the obvious one's a cucumber. Like that's what God invented cucumbers
zucchinis.
for. Like you're like a Christian or some shit. Like whatever your God did. Yeah, like a zucchini, they made it for the booty. I hope you know that.
Did they? Who was the
Yeah, like why do they put a dude's G spot in the ass if you weren't supposed to put things up there? Like why did we evolve? You know? I've never put a cucumber up my butt, by the way. But I've thought
that sounds
about
like
it.
what someone would say if they put a cucumber.
No, I've never done it. But I did. Again, I took that really big shit that one time, and I thought I was gay after because it felt really good.
I do remember that part of the stream.
Yeah. I'm hiding. You can't find me, Lucid.
I
You don't know where I am.
Fuck. That's embarrassing. I got like an 80 damage beat shot and still lost. That sucks. This is the worst timeline.
This is so bad.
I can't. I feel like I'm on you.
What?
I just don't get any play.
It's okay, Lucid. Neither do I. I told you about the story of when I like canceled a date to work on the Basil video.
I think so, yeah. I think that was one of the first things you told me, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, you're a pussy.
Okay, wait. Melee. Holy shit, the fucking pig. Holy shit!
You had 4
The
health.
delayed reaction is crazy. Okay.
What are we doing, like, best 2 out of 3?
Are we? Yeah, I think best 2 out of 3 is the norm.
I feel like Soldier's just gonna be a stomp. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun to watch.
We can do Soldier if you want.
That's okay.
I want to see if you can get one. You probably can. Wait, hang on. Wait. I forgot. I don't have. I can't. I have fucking boots on. I can't equip gunboats. Hang on. Fuck. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Damn. Damn. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to do air shots.
It's fine. Neither do I. Oh, you might do it. You could win here.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, man. I was at like 7 after the hit.
You're at 36, you liar.
Was I?
Yeah. It says in the bottom left.
I was dead to a rocket. That's all I knew.
Mm-hmm. Yes!
Fuck.
I got one. That's what all that matters. It was only gonna be a direct hit that got me the win. There's no,
Yeah.
there's like a no other way. Fuck you.
It's like, see, now that you fine, you got the one. You got the one. Now we can chill.
Yeah. At least you're not. At least you like you actually tried. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I was curious if I could go 20-0. I would have held that over your head.
You definitely would have. I also had, because you switched so much, it counted as me winning, which was funny.
Wait, what do you mean?
So like I started with it was, we started at it was 3-1. That's why I have 6. That's why I have 6 points.
Oh shit. I thought that was like a carryover from last round.
Nope. Fuck. I should have switched to shotgun there. It feels lame to switch to shotgun though.
I agree.
I used to do MGE on my streams when I first started doing this all the time. That was like my go-to when I streamed TF2.
I was curious about MGE, and then Richter beat me, and I felt embarrassed because like he didn't even play the game for like a year.
I'm sure he still holds that to you.
Oh, he does. He brought it up on a fucking UFR once. He's like,
oh, he did bring that up. That was like the
Yeah,
first
at the
UFR you
beginning.
were on. Yeah.
no. This was the last one actually.
Oh, really? I thought he brought
It was
it up on 6.
the lion video. It was the lion video. And that's when we had, I'm like, MGE is a fake game mode, and he's like, yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
I didn't get. I got like a few.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. There we go. We MGE'd. I'll take my $50 now.
Alright.
What other veggies go well in the so I've debated. So cucumber's like number 1.
Yeah.
Celery might be okay because it's like kind of bendable. A carrot's always good. Chat, what do you guys think?
Someone in chat said Lucid stick to the blob. Shout out to Rubber Ducky, holy shit. Oh man.
A pineapple. That's a great one.
That's a pain.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough,
Someone
as
said,
they say.
He simply said turnips. I don't think that one's doable.
Turnip. No. Eggplant, the base of it's a little bit... Maybe it actually... Grapes? Those are like disposable anal beads. You know, you just like pressurize your ass a bit and then you just poop them out.
I hate this conversation deeply. Is this punishment for me arguing for so long?
Let's think here. Yes.
I was gonna say, don't ignore me. What the fuck?
No, this is important. I got more important matters than you. Fuck. What do we... I don't know. I like the grapes answer. I think that's great.
I'm happy for you. Would you like to say anything non-phallic related before we close it out?
Yeah. I appreciate you guys for sticking around the stream. I think it was a great stream. And thank you to Lucid for letting me come on.
I agree. I am sorry that we argued.
Also, I fucking hate every single one of you. I think this stream is gay and dumb, and Lucid kidnapped me. And not he doesn't even pay me to come on these streams. Like I have to sit here and suffer.
He has to.
If I'm in a fucking torturous chamber of my mind. Yeah, I can't say no. He pins me down and he says no, but I have to take it like a good boy. So that's why I'm on this stream.
Ooh, I didn't like any second to that. Anyways,
I take it like a
Anyways, go put your join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Kid in Shrek is love.
If you're new
Shrek
to the
is
stream,
life.
please do
like Lucid is Shrek.
Discord.
Lucid's
Join the
like
Discord.
Shrek, and I'm like the dude who's getting his.
Put your hot takes in the Discord if you would like to join. If you'd like to be featured in a future video from me. Yeah. Also, yeah. Thank you Weezy for being on and talking and stuff. I appreciated it. It was good.
It's always a good time. Yeah. Usually a good time. Sometimes a good time. Okay, usually never, but today was good.
Okay. I hate it every time, but tonight was fun.
I do. It's awful.
Anyways,
horrible.
I will see you all in the chat. I'll see you guys all whenever the fuck. Oh, UFR is Thursday night if you're American. Sorry about the delay. There was just needed to not do UFR. That made everything better. Anyways, yep. See you guys all whenever. Bye-bye.